party started to prepare for war against Volt after Blaze's intense story of days long gone by. The party soon afterwards rushes to Vorn with a battle plan in tow. Puns intended. And lo and behold, the battle is afoot within the next few hours. What will the players face this time? We will find out this time in the Ethereal Plains. You guys have been preparing a royal hell ton of shit for the land battle that is about to unfold.
Really? Because I'm just going to go walk out there and hopefully not die.
All right, guys. Now
I'm going to go over to the map real quick. So give me a moment. RQ.
All right, guys. So we hid the map inside. We hid our battle plans inside of Toe. Now, has anyone seen Saw? Because we're going to need to get that plan out.
What are you talking about? I have the map right here. Pulled out the map.
Toe, no!
For our next trip.
So this is what the battlefield is going to be like. If you're wondering what the lines are where you guys are, that's the entrance to the city.
There we go. Okay. All I saw was just an endless field of black.
Sorry, you have to scroll to the bottom.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Hide the map.
Oh, no. The 10,000 years of darkness have fallen upon us.
It's okay. I have a flashlight.
No.
Your flashlight goes out because this is advanced dark.
Well, then I turn on the floodlights on the sub.
I see nothing. It's all black. Oh, shit. There's everyone.
At the bottom. This is the map as of current. Everything with a green dot, just for future reference, is an ally. Everything with a red dot, once I reveal the enemy side, will be an enemy. With an exception of, obviously, character profiles.
Remember, Fall, don't shoot until you see the green of their dot.
The greens are in it.
Madman.
So, you guys prepare over the next couple hours and basically set up what you see here. A sort of like anti-siege defense. Sort of. Kind of. Half and a half. Anyways. So, Gungir, you relinquish side command to Ravak, so he has control of Sardon.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want Gungir, I can edit Sardon so that way,
I've got all of his stuff.
Tom can also edit it.
I was just gonna say I can do all my rolling and stuff from over here. Tom can just be like, Sardon, do that, and I'll click the button.
Okay.
Click the button.
That's fine. That way you're not doing nothing besides, assisting Fall and Minerva, who are by the cannon in the ship. Let's see. Yeah, you basically have a all-out defense prepared, and Lyre, you are on the garrison up here on the let's see. Toe is currently piloting the ship, so that is basically what Toe's going to be doing the entire time.
Gungir is piloting the ship. I do believe that he got his driver's license last time, courtesy of the king.
Indeed.
Oh, that's right. He was ordained.
Well, you're having a co-pilot at this point.
And he gave...
It was like, in Pirates of the Caribbean, how they get a wedding done in the final battle? It's like that, but with a driver's license.
Basically.
It's like, well, technically I can do this, so here.
Don't tell Daddy.
You're 16.
So Galahad, Asemar, Weiss, and Ravak, you guys get amongst the front lines, prepared to face the assault head on.
We got this. We got this, right?
I assure you, you will come out on top, my friend.
Fall's in the cannon. Fall is like right at the cannon, just cocking it.
Yeah, I'm back. What I miss?
Not much.
Paul was cocking his gun.
Say this. Players may prepare one held action before combat begins.
I would like to prepare an action.
And this only will apply to the players, not my NPCs or the enemies.
As soon as I see about maybe 3 or 4 people start coming up, I am going to use a level 4 spell to cast Fireball from the cannon.
Ravak, what do you want to prepare?
I kind of want to see what the enemy has in store first.
Okay, so you're going to hold your action?
Yeah.
Okay. What will be the trigger for this action?
It'll depend on how many people are in front of me, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna play your cards by ear.
Yeah.
Expect a lot.
Yeah, me out of character. Expect a fucking lot. Galahad, what do you prepare?
I'm perusing. I just started perusing. I had to pull up my character sheet. I'm taking a good look.
Remember, you do have the Draco shield.
Yeah, so I definitely want to be up front. I'm up front, obviously.
Go ahead.
I'd say before I hold the action, I'm going to activate my cape, so I have it for the duration of the battle.
Okay. It will allow this. I will say that be a bonus action.
Really quick. I made a mistake. If I see the ship that is in firing distance, or 3 to 4 enemies starting to come up, whichever comes first, and whichever is the most likely to hit, I will launch a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Level 4.
Alright, I'll specify that it'll be 60 feet from when I can see somebody.
Okay.
What's your armor class with the shield?
Galahad's AC will be increased by 10 while holding the Draco shield.
Jeez.
So nothing's gonna hit you unless if they hit a natural 20 or you get hit by Volt or Shen.
The fuck is Volt or Shen?
Volt or Shen? That's the fusion when they put on the Patar earrings, Volt and Shen.
Volt.
Fulton shit. I kind of like that name. Fulton shit.
Listen, I've had Volt or Shins before, and that was when I had some
Anyways,
Taco Bell.
Asemar, what do you want to do for your held action?
I'm not going to be using a hold action, but rather I'm just going to spend the whole time preparing. So he's going to be downing his celerity or clarity mutagen to pull up the dexterity score, as well as using the Royal Purple Rune Shock and using it to draw a shield on my shield, which brings the AC up by 1 while I'm using it.
Okay, one deal.
I'm curious about how high is this wall behind me?
I'd say about 40-ish feet to where a lyre would be standing, and the jettison up is another 2 feet, so 47-ish feet.
Okay, I can't protect her with that. So I'm trying to place myself. I want to hold an action, and the held action will be this spell, casting this spell. Globe of Invulnerability.
Okay.
Ooh.
10-foot radius around you, blah, blah, blah.
Any spell 5th level or lower from the outside cannot affect creatures within it. Man, that's so much better in 5e.
Yeah, so the concept is I'm holding it, and I'm only going to cast it if I see them doing something like they're trying to rain fire or lightning down on a group of men.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be around those men, those units, and cast a Globe of Invulnerability to try to protect them from any like siege fire from an airship or something.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out something. How do you have a level 6 spell? We're only level 10.
That can be cast with my Staff of Power using 6 charges.
Oh.
It is the most powerful spell in my staff.
You have. Oh, right. Wait, I forgot Asemar.
Yep, commanding presence.
Yup. Conqueror's presence.
Yes.
Jeez, I completely forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What does that do for us again?
All creatures in range 30 feet add 5 to hit for both the wielder and all allies in range.
Too bad you can't
Nice.
make enemies just pass out, then you have full Conqueror hockey.
I could try that with Commanding Conquest, where I can command at will. Charisma save DC 16, or any convinced commanded will do as you say till you either dismiss them or the target dies.
Or until they pass the check.
Yeah.
It's basically like the command spell, but more ridiculous.
I'd hope to only use it for interrogation, but if I need to use it for combat, we'll find out.
Well, you guys hear the sound of metal clanking
Hey, what about
approaching
me?
Yeah.
nearby. Allow me to reveal all the
But
enemies.
I had things I wanted to do.
So does Gungir.
Well,
Bang!
get to your freaking held action now.
Meow.
What?
Meow.
Gungir was going to do a few things real quick.
Wow,
Okay.
I wish we could have seen them
First-
coming.
Holy shit. This...
First off, Kat, did you get the item card that I sent you for the Quickling's Ivy rapier?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Oh,
Venom, can you send that to her? For the rapier card that I sent you. Can you send that to Kat?
I gotta find it. Give me a minute.
It should be like one of the most recent things. And can
Literally
you?
just got it. Save. Yes.
quick
Gungir is going to also hand off one other thing to her.
spear radius. So,
Here, cat. Here's this.
Hey,
Thank you.
Gungir is also going to hand off the bag.
okay.
Hey, gonna hand off the bag of those ooze beans that I sent you.
Okay. To who?
Who's mean?
Toe, you get a bag of jelly beans. Gungir explains that there is a small amount of them. I think there's like 8 of them in there, and each one can bestow a single person with a temporary magical buff.
Ooh.
And it should Venom, that should be in your thing as well. It doesn't have an item card, it's just the text that I sent you from the site.
Yeah. Let me scroll up and find that again.
I'm just trying to do some math real quick.
Give me a minute. I gotta copy and
Do-
paste what it can do. Give me a
Do
minute.
I have the sheath that lets me switch yet?
Yes.
Cool, I didn't remember.
See, and I'm just gonna send you, Kat, what this does over DM, like just the description of what each color does. So here you go.
Thank you.
So apparently that is too small.
Let's
Let's
see,
see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
9, correction, Storm.
9.
9,
Okay.
in fact.
So he'll hand this
there's
bag
9
off to you,
goddamn it.
anticipating you to be the quickest on the field. And if you see somebody in danger, he's thinking that you can get over to him and pop him a jelly bean real quick. And
I most likely can.
Oh, it's kind of similar to like Goodberry?
a little bit. The only problem is you can only have one jelly bean at a time, or else you'll get like sickened really bad.
I got
Yeah,
you.
that's a side effect is upset stomach. I think you get like some stupid effect on top of if you have way too many.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Each person gets just one jelly bean, or else you'll get an upset tum-tum.
I know something for if you get an upset stomach, acid heartburn, or diarrhea, indigestion or diarrhea.
Venom.
Pepto-Bismol?
Yep.
I am going to cast the fireballs.
I would wait a minute before you would do that.
This procs my thing.
Oh no.
Okay. If you say so. See if these guys get incinerated in one shot.
No. It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so...
Hit Shen and Volt. Okay, so they both have to make the save.
Yep.
Let me pull up their sheets.
This is like
Up Shen first.
you know that scene from Helm's Deep where there's the orc that gets shot by the nervous archer and everything just goes
Shen
quiet.
with a natural 20.
God damn.
And now Volt.
Ooh,
His dumb stats.
Wait, do I?
let's be
But
real.
you
Shen's
also get
going to
hit.
fail saves on a nat 1.
Like, pretty much all these guys get hit.
Wait, are we starting? I still haven't done my stuff for Liar.
Okay, so that's generic.
Hey, Venom.
Wait,
He's just
Do your
getting
shit for
paid.
liar now before we get, like,
Yeah.
before we're rolling initiative. Please.
Okay, well there was a
Okay,
few
fine.
things if I'm allowed.
Hold it, Venom, if you said that...
I guess
wait,
not.
I'll wait.
Hey, Kit.
Let Kat do her thing. Stop
Oh.
interrupting her.
I was saying I'll wait!
Go ahead, Kat.
Okay. She checks if anybody needs mage armor, which the answer is probably no.
Now,
I figured.
Yourself.
for my units.
Definitely.
No, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathase on myself real quick at level 3.
Maybe
Um,
Ravak?
15.
And she is going to go to Galahad before the battle at some point, and
I can fly right up if you call. If you called his name, he could just pop up.
alright, she'll be like, Galahad!
Yes.
I wanted to give you something to maybe help if you get attacked.
That would be very nice. Everything to help would be very nice.
Okay, just come here for a moment.
Okay, Falcor. Whoosh.
And she will reach out, and the back of her hand will start glowing, and she will put it on you, and it will give you, if you get hit by something, you can roll a d6 and remove that from the damage. And it will glow on you as well.
No, Galahad's not a smooth operator. It's fine.
Now I'm curious, but yes.
I have a cutscene planned, Kit.
Well, he could do that thing where like the knight takes the lady's hand and kisses the back of her hand.
Smooth operator.
Not his character. That's not his character though. Okay, so so what do I get?
You get one rune, and
I always forget this.
it only lasts for getting attacked once, but you roll a d6 and remove that from the damage.
Okay.
So, just so you are aware, the ship
It's a
is
little bit
off map
interesting.
up here. I'm
Okay.
pinging. This is the ship. Black blob.
Okay.
Do you think Asemar wants one too?
No, he'll be alright if he be saved for someone else.
Okay. I mean, I have 10 of them, but
No, it's alright. Between all the AC boosts that he has, also he has
yeah, he'll probably be fine. You just
You
give it
have
to Galahad because you worry.
Milla here helping as well. Her fucking shit.
And is there a tactical leader, general person here anywhere?
That would be Piram over here. Well, I'm
Can she talk to him, her, him, them, him sometime before everything gets started?
Sure.
Just real quick, very shyly. You're the one who's in charge, right?
Indeed, milady.
I just wanted to offer, I can make, I think about an 80 feet, 80 foot circle, make it, very difficult for people to go through, and also, if they're not very agile, they'll fall down a bunch, and, it makes it really hard to concentrate on spells. So, if there's a place where you would want me to do that, could you tell me, please?
Okay, so I'm gonna draw. Is this like a line, or is this just like an AoE?
It's a giant 80-foot circle that stays there for a minute. And it's
he would
hard
say
to see through,
like
and everybody
this
falls down every turn if they don't make a save, and spellcasters have to roll to concentrate.
be this way.
That ruined what I'm doing.
You can do it like this way. Remember, you're in the ship, so it doesn't affect you.
No,
No,
it's
that
literally
ruined my fucking fireball spell.
Don't
It's an
metagame.
80-foot circle,
Interact.
so I can literally get this many people across and all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll probably get initiative before me, but it will put out the fire.
We'll just aim at the right
Wait,
side
can
and
you
then
click the spell for me
hit
real
the left
quick?
button.
Sure thing. It's a 30-foot radius, which means an 80-foot across circle, because radius circumference. I hate that
We
shit.
call that a diameter.
Yeah.
Diameter of 80 feet, but radius of
Like
40.
that. So you could probably target it like here to the right of
What the
a
fuck?
volt
The button to make it show.
and hit this whole area
Spell in general.
like
Did
that,
it
and
happen?
then maybe
You're good.
could be something over here.
Let's see, a 20-foot tall, 40-foot radius. Okay, so it'd be 80 feet across. Oh, if you did it from here to here, in the focusing it on the middle.
Yeah, so it's obscured, heavily obscured, fires go out, it becomes difficult terrain, when they're in the area, like every turn they have to make a dexterity, or when they enter maybe, they have to make a dexterity save to not fall on their asses. And any spellcasters in the radius have to keep rolling Constitution saving throws in order to keep concentration on their spells.
Give me a moment here.
I hope you like rolling dice.
Oh, trust me, all these guys are gonna get a generic ass save because they're not very high level. You know, they are high level, but they're
1, 2,
not
3,
like
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
And I can cast it 150 feet from myself, so...
yeah, that's in range.
Yeah, I figured.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna roll something.
There's 146. So I'm just gonna roll their
Okay,
their
he
save
doesn't
real quick,
notice.
guys. Okay, guys.
Yep, not even with his shit. Yeah. Okay.
Lyra with zero confidence of her ability to help. The fireball can totally proc before this, so it like hits
but
them.
wait, you said there was a cut, so
There's cutscene. So before, as your
There's saves.
actions are basically gonna happen as soon as this cutscene happens. You first off hear, as I said, armor clanking and marching of soldiers, and you just see a massive army of soldiers, and in the massive array is a black Kenku with very refined robes.
do you mind sending a picture of him?
Yeah, I'll reveal the picture in a moment. Looks to be on the left side of the map over here, and then you see Volt on the right side, fully decked out in what looks to be some sort of plate mail armor, minus headpiece. So let me reveal Lord Shen for you all. Let me go to all players. That save. I really need to shut off that stupid clock.
Why is the queen playing with a music box at this time?
Here we go.
And here's Lord Shen.
Lord Shen, you are
Caw!
dumb
Bird.
Anyways, so your held actions will go off.
Liar, do you mind if mine goes off first?
Yeah, I'm probably slower anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so everybody in a 20-foot radius has to make
save.
to make a DC. Has to make a dex save, or take. You said that the cannon basically does 3 levels higher when fired.
It increases the spell by 3 levels.
Okay, so yeah, this is a level 4, so now that means is a level 7, which means everybody fucking takes a D6
Volt
plus
and
4.
Shen both pass with their dexterity
Okay.
save, so they'll take half.
Well, they take 12 D8 of, or 12 D6 of fire damage.
What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 16.
Was it? You cut out.
16.
16.
Ooh, oh my god, they all fucking pass, but they're still gonna take damage.
Okay, this is still gonna be a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, but we're dividing this by half, so...
Yeah, I know. Let me see really quick.
Roll your damage of level 7 regular fireball.
Yep. It does level 7. Doop.
20... let's see.
36
so that is
fire damage.
36, which is halved to 18, correct?
Correct.
Hey,
Not
correctly.
a ton, but those are not great damage rolls.
It does a decent chunk to the soldiers. Like, you see their armor get singed a little bit. Volt looks like he was barely even touched, and so does Shen.
I just imagine Volt has a fucking Saitama okay face. I literally just imagine it's Saitama okay face.
Not even.
Yeah. Volt takes that fucking damage like a champion. He does not even look phased as he walks through the fire. Alright, and then we'll do Liar's thing, which means they get to make more saves.
Try not to slip.
First off, let's do the big boys, Shen and... what is your spell save DC, Liar?
Liars is his spell save DC. Not you, Lord. Whatever. 17.
17. Shen passes. And Volt passes because of his ridiculous stats.
I wanted to see them fall on their butt.
Yeah,
And now for
it
the
would've
soldiers,
been that
who all roll a fucking natural 20. Jesus.
What the Okay, picture this. I want to see
Rolling
this for a
physical
fact.
dice.
Yeah, take a picture of this. I want to see this.
You calling out the DM?
That is ridiculous that he's rolling this many nat.
So
I
if he were
would.
to take a picture, he could change it to a D20 if he so choose, theoretically.
True.
So
I'm not shitting you. I'm being completely honest. I'm not fudging rolls or anything. It is what I rolled on my dice.
Let's not forget how
I
many.
like
So
this
what
dice.
happens since they all pass?
Well, they're still gonna... Let's see. Do they take damage? No,
they
just...
move at half speed.
Yeah, they just move at half speed. I mean, they'd still get to where they are because they're making good pace.
I think they have to roll again at the beginning of their next turn, though, if they don't get out of it.
Okay. Let me see if Volt does something. I'm gonna look at his fucking sheet. Let's see. And he's gonna burn a spell slot for this. He's just gonna use Counterspell on this space.
I think he has to use it on me.
So,
Yeah, he has to use it on me if he can reach me.
let me see. Okay, then he will use. Let's see. Spell magic.
Yeah, he can't use Dispel Magic.
Yeah, he'll just use Dispel Magic. I don't have that card on his sheet.
Oh,
Let me
man.
see. Yeah, he's just gonna dismiss the spell. He's just gonna flex his hand forward and just a level 2 spell. He's gonna cast
Level
that
3. Actually, it's a level 4 spell, so.
Spell Magic.
No, Ice Storm. I mean,
Ice Storm.
Sleet
Okay, then
Storm.
he's gonna-
Sorry, that's level 3.
He's gonna cast it at level 4, so that way it's
You
just
already
gone.
said level 3, so why would you change it midway?
Yeah. It's like okay, I do like reread fucking at my B. Oh, you cast it at level 4. Gotcha. Never mind.
No, I cast it at level 3. I forgot which level it is.
Okay, then let me
'Cause
readjust
I've
the
got
whole
Sleet
sheet real quick.
Storm,
It's a
Ice
lot of fucking
Storm.
spell sheets I gotta fucking go through.
Quick, everybody, head to the stream so we can see what his spells are.
Anyways,
All of
so we'll just say no to the fucking ice zone of F.
Question is, will he say no twice in a row?
I don't know. What are you gonna do, Ravak?
Well, I'm gonna point to one of these guys. I'm gonna point the one that's directly in front of me, and I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
No, he's
Scroll back down. Oh, geese. Oh, which one of these fuckers do you wanna control?
The one right in front of me, directly in
that
front of
one?
me. Yeah.
Okay, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
do these guys know
Or-
Common though?
Charmed.
Do these guys know his language?
Yes.
Let me check their stats real quick.
I mean, he's
That is a. What is your spell save DC, Ravak?
16.
He fails.
Whoop!
Oh
Guy
Fuck you,
is now
Shen.
made. So you have to give him a command.
I'm going
not
to
a
make-
suicidal command.
Non-suicidal command, yes.
I can make him join our side, right?
Yeah, you can basically have him do harm to others, but not to himself.
Wait, did you cast it on the big chicken or one of the peons?
no! Big chicken.
Yeah,
Oh, did
I'm
it?
assuming. Because I'm assuming. Hold on a minute. You could have, but be no
Not yet.
point.
Yeah, I figured. So
Red Rover said peon right over.
Okay, so what is your command?
to pretty much have him fight for our side.
Okay, so I'm gonna add a green dot to him temporarily. So he's gonna have a red and green dot.
I mean, he's probably going to be on our side for the entire battle now.
He's gonna get slammed right away and butchered.
However, the only let's see, okay, he can't actually frickin' break it because he's an fucking physical fighter, and nobody really knows. Yeah, he's now under your control, so he will act after your turn. So you have a bonus action which you can use to command Sardon. Oh, before I forget, let me actually put on music.
Yeah.
By the way, should we roll initiative?
After all the held actions are done,
Okay.
let me know if the music's too loud. Have it a little bit quieter.
Maybe increase it a little bit. Kind of
Yeah, I
quiet
can't
for
hear it yet.
Alright, let me increase it a little bit. This is exactly at half.
There we go.
Okay, that's good.
Alright. So, Ravak, do you command Sardon to do anything?
I'm going to have him start by going to the extreme left, and then, like, go down this line furthest to the left of me.
The extreme left. Can you do the little circle thing?
Tom, can you actually increase your input volume? Because I can barely hear you over the music. I think I have to turn it down for myself.
Yeah, you can just turn down your Google Chrome music by opening volume mixer.
No,
There
not
you
that.
go.
All right.
Okay, now I can hear you better. Thank you.
Tom, if you want to do the little click and circle thing, I'll move Sardon over there.
Yeah, just use the drag and drop.
Right here.
Oh shit, I accidentally left.
See ya.
Job.
And now I don't think I'll be able to hear the music the whole campaign.
Until you reach
Because I fucking left.
Right there.
No, even when I join back in, music doesn't play for me.
Tom.
Could you please restart the music so I can hear this?
Yeah, I can restart it.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now I can hear all of you. Excellent.
Meow.
Alright. So, Paul did his, Ravak did his. Galahad,
Yeah, for some reason it's just not playing for me.
you're
Yes,
held
that's me.
action. I'm assuming you're just going to use that spell that you did anyways? Or are you going to hold that until a big boy spell is thrown in your direction?
Okay, I'm sorry. What just got cast?
Are you going to cast your spell that you held, or are you going to save it?
Well, the thing is, it's immobile once I place it, I think.
Okay, so I'm just going to assume that you're not going to cast it.
Well, I wasn't sure what he was gonna do. What they were gonna
They
do.
just
with this
got
one.
here.
I'm still holding it then.
Okay, you're going to still hold that then. Asemar, I know you didn't have anything.
Nope.
Alright, so now we're going to roll initiative. Everybody, roll initiative for me. And now I got to pull up all my fucking stat sheets.
He has to roll for each soldier individually.
No, I'm not, because that would take 5 ever. There's Piram.
Yeah, nat 1. I win. 1's better than 20.
And I'm going to have...
Where the fuck is initiative? There it
There
is.
is... Volt.
17.
Initiative. Whoops, I forgot to
And
click her
Lord
thing.
Shen. Need to roll his.
Do we have the initiative thing up or no?
No, not at the moment. But I can pull it up.
Probably best.
Oh,
I would like
let me
that.
pull up a turn order real quick.
There we
So
go.
it saved Asemar's.
Yay!
I can just
Oh.
change it manually.
Yeah, just add
Yeah, me
yourself
too.
to the turn order.
And Toe, who rolls with advantage for initiative.
Oh god damn it, I forgot to select the ball.
26.
How'd you roll in that 126?
Because I get to roll with advantage, I guess?
Oh, it rolled 2d20s,
Yeah.
but then added them together.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we've had
Go from
the.
top to bottom.
It doesn't look like we've had the roll for advantage thing on here because we've all just been rolling one die.
Okay, I didn't roll for her yet, so that's
Should I change it?
I think-
29.
I think you just
I thought I
roll
always
again.
had a
So I got-
update.
19
Oh,
plus
it might have been a
7.
Discord update.
Yeah, I think you'll just roll again. Since
Well,
it's
it's a
not.
19 plus 7
Oh,
Or then Lord Shen got a 20.
is the higher roll.
okay.
So, what's
With
19 plus
20.
7?
19 plus 7, that's 26.
Ah, so it is correct. I did get a 26.
Wow.
I just also rolled a 1.
So friendly soldiers got a natural 20.
Hey, good for him.
Yay!
All the friendly soldiers, because I'm having them go as a group, just because it makes it easier for me.
Let's.
Can you throw Gungir into that with his awesome nat 1? Which would be a 3.
Just click on Gungir, roll the initiative again, and edit it.
Yeah, I already added him. He's at the bottom. I just gotta organize this a little bit better. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
So that's good. I need to roll for Weiss and Minerva as well.
There we go.
Minerva, go girl, and then I need Weiss and roll. Okay. Oh God, Weiss got a fucking natural 20 as well. Jesus.
You and nat 20s today.
Gungir's just...
Don't know.
Gungir's just
I start excited from the huge battle.
I'm gonna call
Okay, and then descending. Okay, so now this is in order.
23? What? No, just 3.
What the fuck is with my roll 20?
Alright. Gungir's
Fuck,
thing still isn't moving.
Add. Guy got a natural 20. Add the natural 20s first. Gungir, I'll just move yours manually to the bottom.
Okay. He gets into the driver's
I
seat.
think that's everybody.
And he's just like, all right, ready for war. Oh God, I'm in a war.
I do not have your initiative. The only one that wasn't added besides... Okay, so yours was 5.
Yeah, it was low.
Wait, why is Minerva after... why is Minerva first? Or Weiss? Why is Weiss first?
Because
if you rolled a natural 20.
Okay, but...
in natural 20 order.
There he is.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll just increase them to the rule of cool and give them a 30. Whatever. That way we're not confused.
Sure.
I'm just going to increase their shit to...
Yeah, but we used to always do nat 20 gives you a plus 10. That was just a pure house rule. That was just a pure house rule, but we always liked doing that.
I'm going to do this only for this battle. Because that way we actually have good initiative. Alright, so Weiss is going up first. First off, she is going to... Let me pull up her shit quick. She is going to... well, she's gonna basically back up 5 feet. And she's going to cast Witch Bolt on one of these fuckers.
Which one?
The one right in front of her. This one right here. And she rolled a natural 1, so I gotta roll severity. Okay, not
Which
very
way did
severe.
the
She
Witch
just
Bolt
simply S's. Alright, she doesn't have a bonus action, so next up is ally soldiers, who are all going to go. So they're going to rush forward. They're going to do their thing.
You know, you can just group select, right?
Oh, it's not quite that clean.
I could, but
How dare he get in the way of Sardon's fist?
I mean, they're just going to do some...
We can bag, no
I gotta
fist.
roll so many dice for this group. I gotta roll for, like, every single soldier group. Like, there's a lot of soldiers that I gotta move. Thankfully, they're not really high level, they're just foot soldiers. They don't really have a class, so they're just there to exist.
Rule 1, or one rule I saw, is that you roll for 1 die for everybody, and assume that they roll average damage. So that way...
So...
That sounds good.
Sees that.
I saw that one on a Reddit
That
forum.
group misses. Okay, that group will hit. Her group is going to miss their attacks. Fourth group is also going to miss their attacks. Let me roll for the archers. Archer group 1, 15, that'll hit. And Archer group 2 rolled an 18, that will hit that group. I'm going to roll some dice here. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. It's a lot of dice rolls I gotta do. Well, whoops. Ignore that.
You could just assume that they do average damage. It'd be faster that way.
Okay, so they do a collective 40 damage across that group. Let me roll another 40, 34 across that group. Another group, 36. Okay. So let me delete a small section of people. Oh, these guys, dead. And this small group is dead. And this small group is dead. Alright, that's their turn. Next is Piram's turn. He's gonna draw his sword, rush into battle, joining his men. So he's gonna swing.
Bada.
Blade of Eruption. The 21, that's absolutely gonna hit.
You're gonna taste my mighty erupting blade.
And then that guy's just fucking gone. Just burnt, flash, gone.
Oh, he's got him
He's gonna
everywhere.
move again and do another swing.
Oh, I got seconds for you. Oh, blade of eruption.
And then that guy is fucking gone as well.
Oh, 2-for-1
I'm
special.
about to complete. Where do you want me to put my blade of eruption?
Oh, right here.
And then that's gonna end his turn. Next up is Flynn. It's your turn, buddy.
Oh god. Am I driving?
Gungir. Oh, I thought, wasn't Gungir driving?
I'm not sure which one of us is driving. I'm up here.
Gungir screams and grabs the wheel.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. I guess I'll go down there then.
Okay, you can teleport down.
Yeah, but I can't
Allies.
teleport back out of danger. Oh god, who do I go after?
Gungir, turn off the light.
Gungir can't see over the steering wheel.
Anywhere. Let me actually get a ruler real quick.
Where is it dark?
I mean, it'd be like mostly in like this general area because of the shadow of the wall casting down. Like anywhere like within this line, basically.
Oh boy, well here goes. See you later, fellas. Wish me luck.
Pops up into existence on the field.
Good luck.
And I shall...
Oh, wait, that's right. My neighbors are home today.
Remember, that was your bonus action.
Yep, I know. Yeah, that's fine. I am very slippery, so it's all good. I shall dash up next to this important-looking fellow.
Okay.
And stab out to the fellow on my upper right corner.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Wait, do I get that right now? Heck. There's so many things, man. It's been a while since I fought with him.
It's been a while since
It's
you
been
killed a
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I haven't exactly fought with him in a while. If 5 feet of you, okay. Then I will.
Count diagonal as 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see.
That's what I always have ruled it as.
Okay, I was over here, so maybe if I go over. God damn it! Everybody is too close together.
Sorry.
I can't do people in these conditions.
It is a war. This is what happens.
Maybe if I go like and but then I'd be stuck there. Ah. Oh well, I'll use the plebeian way of doing it and go over here. And stab this guy in my upper right hand corner now. So that I can have my sneak attack, because fuck this guy. And
attack because he hasn't gone yet.
Yep, and I get advantage because he hasn't gone yet, and I get sneak attack because somebody else is in combat with him. So I will try out this Quickling's Ivy thing.
That is a modified 20. That will absolutely hit.
No, that's a nat 20, baby. I got advantage if they haven't gone yet, and it hasn't been the enemy soldier's turn.
Alright, well then roll that crit damage for me, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All them big numbers. I stab him real good.
Okay, let me see how much HP this guy has.
I think you eviscerate him.
You just basically stab, like, where the armor meets the neck area, like, in between the chest plate and the head piece. Basically just stab right in the fucking throat, and he just falls dead.
Haha, right through the carotid, like they taught me back home. And I will back up a little bit, because this cell seems very dangerous.
Alright.
Excuse me, my lady, I'll just be over here, out of your way.
Alrighty. Next up is Volt. And let me look at his fucking sheet.
Quick, everybody, add a stream.
Let's see, what does he want to do?
I didn't even roll my sneak attack. Oh my
But, no, it already did, though. Your sneak attack was included there.
Oh yeah, it was. I had the check marks on. That's so neat. Thanks, Roll20.
Off. He's gonna activate one of his unique abilities. He's gonna activate Lightning Soul.
Ruh-roh.
It's a legendary action. Volt activates Lightning Soul. He increases all his lightning damage by 30. This effect is permanent until Volt is either killed or knocked unconscious.
Okay. Well,
And he is going to... Let's see, what does he want to do? See, that's his legendary action. Does he want to do anything? Nah, he's just going to sit there. He's just going to activate his legendary action and just pass his turn. Shen is going to order his men to move forward as a bonus action. And then he's going to take a defensive stance, taking the shield action.
What's Shen doing?
Taking the shield action. Basically, any attack that is made against him, as long as it is considered melee, gets disadvantage.
Oh, so he's not gonna...
So
I figured we would have him attack someone.
So basically just use a ton of AoEs.
He's doing like a defensive stance and then basically guarding himself.
Remember, Shen's fighting for us now.
Oh, no, he isn't.
No,
Yeah.
No, he's not.
the minion.
What happened?
Minion.
The peon is.
Yeah, he just did a peon because Shen's charisma was probably going to be too high.
Yeah. Minerva's turn. She's going to use the cannon, and she's going to launch a fucking fireball at the center of the mass again.
What level?
20 feet.
Sure.
20 feet. And she's only casting this at base level, so it's going to be automatically level 6.
I have a question for
how much damage does...
It's my turn, rolled around.
Fireball do?
8d6 plus 1. 8d6 plus 1 for every level higher than level 3, so it would do 11d6.
8 So that'd be 1, 2, 3. So 11d6.
Yep.
Roll. 35. Okay, that group is gone. Whoop, that's not that. That's that. Me select this group. They're gone. Select that group. They're gone. And that's that group cleared out. And that is going to end her turn. Lyre, you're up.
Alright, since this is all happening in the span of seconds or whatever, she, sees that her spell has been dispelled, and she, gasps, no! She just wanted to be able to help, but she can't even do that! So, she instead will duck herself up and cast Ice Storm, centered on about here, I think? Here about somewhere, so it hits this dude and this huge chunk of people.
You're gonna target your allies?
No, the enemy people over here!
Oh, up above.
So you're gonna focus it over
Yeah, I was
there.
pointing this way. I don't know the radius yet.
Gotcha.
It
Okay,
is
what's
a
that spell for me?
20-foot radius, so 40 feet across.
I'm assuming you're gonna put it, here. Hold on a minute. Here?
To hit maximum dudage.
Oh, right here, then.
She's like, if I can't ice them, then I'm gonna join them.
Let me roll.
And it's a 300-foot range, so I can definitely hit all these guys here.
Let's see. So fail,
And it's
fail,
dexterity
pass.
save.
Okay, so that's the groups of the enemies that all failed. Let me roll for Volt.
1.
Nah, he
I have
passes.
I have a fucking evil idea.
Alright, so they all take dexterity saves, or they take that much cold on a failed save, and half as much damage on a successful one, so they still take damage. And that whole area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn, because fuck all those guys.
Very nice.
Okay, that's fine.
So she just reaches out her hand, with this determined look on her face, and giant chunks of ice form in the air and just start raining down on these guys.
29, that's we have to 15 for Volt. And the damage. I actually have to get the calculator out. Give me a minute.
Oh, he's pulling out the calc.
This is just for Volt's HP because he has way too fucking much.
Oh, so you need a calculator.
I hurt him though!
And then he
Yes,
took half of
taste of blood.
35, so that'll be another. Take 17 of that, and then he took another 17 earlier.
An ice chunk the size of a
barely-
softball bonks him on the head.
He just takes it like he doesn't even look phased when it comes to being hit.
My only hope is that war doesn't change Lyre for the worst.
I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Yes.
War were declared.
Oh, now up is Ravak.
So the ally line, is it here? What? Hold on, let me grab my...
The ally line is basically here. The red dots are the enemies.
Yeah, because I don't see any red dots at all.
Oh,
It kind of blends.
wait a minute, that's right! Because Ravak's colorblind! He can't see red or green! No!
Oh, I didn't know that Tom was colorblind.
Anyway.
I know Ravak's colorblind.
Here, I'll basically mark.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to understand this field if you can't see the red and green dots.
Ping.
Wait, I didn't know that Ravak was actually
No,
Or,
he can't.
wait.
He's joking.
Is Tom actually colorblind?
No. My character is.
They're not showing up.
Oh,
Okay, Ravak's gonna go over there through allies.
And let's start
And you
off.
do get pack tactics because you are within range of 5 feet of an ally.
Let me put it this way: everything everything north of Piram is red.
Enemy. Yeah, everything above this guy is basically red, within the exception of your controlled dude.
Alright, well, we'll start off small. We'll go up to the guy on the left here, to me.
Okay. You have
Ooh.
advantage if you're doing a melee, because pack tactics will absolutely hit.
11.
Okay, he'll take it. Still standing, but he'll take it.
Alright, well, that's all I got, because I only get one attack.
What
Alright,
about
next up is
Sardon?
Milla.
Sardon!
Oh, sorry.
Right, Sardon. Right, do Sardon's thing. Real quick.
Let's have him then move next to me.
Here?
Yeah, and then have him attack whoever you want to attack. I'll leave it to you, through you.
Give the command. He's at your command.
Alright, I get it.
You could have him attack either the left or right guy of this ping.
Let's go to the left.
Okay. Melee attack. Boop. Come on, Sardi. 12.
That's gonna unfortunately miss.
Yeah. Man, rolling under average. Okay.
I don't not like combat either.
I built him to be a combat robot, though. No. Okay. And yeah, that's all Sardon can do.
Okay. Milla. I'm looking at her spells. She's going to activate one of her fun spells. Read this real quick.
Ooh, it's fun.
It's called Party Favor, and it's really fun. It does fun damage.
Oh, that won't work because they're not at that HP. Damn. Oh yeah, she's gonna use this. She's gonna use Earthquake.
Oh, okay.
So she's gonna center it like way the fuck back here. That's a 100-foot radius, boys. Oh,
Yep. Do you
all these
that's
guys-
100 foot? That's a 200 foot diameter.
is her, and that's just gonna hit all of the enemies because she's specifically using careful casting to not hit allies. So none of the
Careful
allies need
casting
to.
only gives allies advantage.
She's going to specifically target the players and Piram that are in range. So she's going to target Piram, Sardon, and Ravak, who will not be affected. Alright, now let me roll dex saves for all these people. Let's see. So fail, 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 fail. Fail and pass because group got a natural 20, and then I need to roll for Volt and for Shen. Shen fails and Volt passes. Flying colors. Let's see, how much fucking damage does this do?
It
50 bludgeoning damage guaranteed. Wait, hold on a minute. No, 5d6. 5d6, jeez.
Random question, Venom. Even though Hen is not a combat character, would you say that he is the same level as us?
18. Plus her spell casting.
Why was Hen put down here?
Oh, I was assuming you were going to bring him into combat. I'll just move him to the ship.
He can be with Liar.
That group is just... Like, no, don't do that. Don't delete the whole ship, please, thank you. Please.
I wanted to do an idea, but that may not... what would you say these guys' levels are, like the peon?
You don't know.
Well, I kind of need to know.
Let's.
I can guess, judging from their armor, they're maybe around the similar level to you.
So level 10.
You can
Level 10 or
gander that
9.
They're probably around your level. Maybe a little bit more so.
Okay. That actually helps a lot.
That is Milla's turn. Asemar, you're up.
Alright, been saving it for a while.
Asemar?
Yeah, your dragon's coming in real
I can
faint.
barely hear him. You might want to turn up your input, mate. Or get closer to your mic.
Nope, we good now?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright.
100%.
Had to adjust my earpiece. So he's been holding on to it for quite a while, but he has a potion of fire breath in his inventories, and I plan to use it.
Okay.
Oh, did you not see my at? Never mind. I tried to at you earlier. It's fun.
Alright, sorry, bud. And then give me 1 second to make a 30-foot cone.
Centered from you out.
Yeah, so it'll go about, from there
to there.
Okay.
So you're going to hit Volt. What elements are you going to use?
I believe with that one, it can only be fire.
Fire? Okay. You're going to breathe fire on these fuckers.
Heck yeah.
Oh, they have to make a dex save, I'm pretty sure.
The one that I found said it's a DC 13.
C13 dex save?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fail. And now for Volt. With flying colors.
Alright, 4d6 fire on a failed save, and then half as much on a successful one.
See, how much HP do these guys have? Not much. These guys are probably dead. Small group of people. Did you roll?
Oh, sorry about that.
Like, where's the damage?
Give me a second.
Worries. I just used custom dice roller. Or advanced dice roller on the thing.
Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
there it goes. 14, not bad. I mean, you do a chunk of damage. They're not dead, but they're heavily singed.
Cool. Thorn's just gonna wait this turn out.
Okay. All it is now your turn.
Fall turns towards Minerva and says, "Want to see something really cool?"
Right ahead.
Okay.
Way down the line.
Fall will pull out a scroll, and he is going to spend 2 spell points to do distant spellcast. He is going to look at the scope of this cannon and look at this guy directly. This man starts to shift as he turns into a young red dragon, and he is using true polymorph.
On who? Oh, this guy?
This peon right here.
Lucky peon.
He now becomes a young red dragon.
Okay. Just like, "Yeah." Armor just like clanks to the ground.
No, the armor infuses. It doesn't like
Oh,
disappear.
so it's an armored young red dragon.
No. It doesn't like. Basically, what happens with polymorph, it kind of like infuses into the body, so it doesn't fall to the ground.
All right.
It's not there, but it's still. Yeah. So, Fall just made a fucking young red dragon appear.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Yeah, bonus action.
Yes. Let me see really quick. I can use my Quicken spell by reducing one action to a bonus action. So I will do that. In total, I am spending 4 spell points this turn to cast my cantrip.
Okay.
I will cast from the cannon because you did say that cantrips do work on this.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Ray of Frost on. You know, let's do Bird Boy.
Okay.
He does not have advantage on this. Huh?
Click the spell for me.
Okay. Give me a sec to change it to a spell card and attack so you can actually read it because it does have an effect.
Just need to
Where
roll
is it?
and know what he needs to roll.
He needs to roll a defense roll. But you said the defensive stance only do melee, so...
Yeah, he'll still get hit by spells, it just... he
If
still has to make a
it's-
save.
If it's Ray
If
of
it
Frost,
hits.
isn't Fall rolling for that? Since it's a spell
Yes, he is
attack?
rolling for that. He is rolling for that.
Yeah, it is a spell, so... Defensive flourish is...
10.
Oh, sadly.
God
Sorry.
damn it. Still, at least I got a fucking red dragon on the battlefield.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is all I can...
Galahad, you're up.
Yes. Okay. So
What was everybody's
I have this-
reaction? Like the red dragon appear? I just gotta ask.
All the soldiers on the ally side are like, what the fuck? Pyram's like, oh. It's another normal Tuesday.
yep, another Tuesday.
Milla, no fucking care in the world.
Do you need the young dragon stats?
No, I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 plus strength for this shit.
No, he gets more stuff than that. Gets
He gives
3
him
attacks. One with bite, 2 with claws, and he can do a fucking fire breath.
I know. Know what a red dragon can fucking do? Anyways, it's Galahad's turn.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to
Okay.
cast a third level spell, and I'm also going to spend 3 spell points to twin it.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast haste, targeting Asemar and Toe.
Okay.
Asemar, Toe, you both get a +2 bonus to armor class. Your speed is doubled. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns.
Jesus.
The action can only be used to attack once, dash, escape, hide, or use an object.
I'm invincible!
Basically you're going fast. You gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Both of you gain super speed and can attack an extra time per turn.
Appreciate it, but Jesus. I can almost
Yeah,
move
I was
100
gonna
feet in a
say,
single
so
turn.
what I was trying to say before was, hey, delay your turn after mine, just for fun.
Holy shit.
Faster.
So there's haste. I've cast that, and then I will move
This is gonna be hilarious.
over here just to get into position with my sword drawn. Let me see. Move. Bonus action. I can't only cast a cantrip, but I can cast a cantrip if I quicken it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a cantrip.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend
Keep in
a
mind of
point.
your points. 8.
Yes, I've got 5, if I recall correctly.
They've used how many ever it is for twin, and then how many ever it is for quicken.
Yes, I can get more back if I want some.
Yep.
As a bonus
Cast your
action.
cantrip.
But I'm gonna cast my cantrip, and that cantrip's going to be no, stop that. I'm not okay. Sure, fine. I was gonna cast Eldritch Blast, but I'll cast Booming Blade on the one that's diagonally to my right.
Okay. You absolutely hit with that 18 plus 5.
Yes, so he will take 25 plus my damage, which is what? Let me bring it up.
Oh, let me see how much HP he has. Oh, don't even worry. He's fucking gone.
Oh, okay. He would have taken an extra 2d8, but we're good.
You should probably delete that other X-Tap dude too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna delete the enemies. Alright, next up is the enemy soldiers' turns.
Hello.
Listen, he didn't have an X on him because he was dead. He had an X because X gonna give it to you.
He is gonna give it to you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm completely surrounded.
That's hang in there, buddy.
Oh no. Cleric down, folks.
Don't stress, it's fine.
It's a lot of fucking movement that I gotta do.
No, it's all good. You got all night, man.
Not necessarily all night. I know you guys got lives.
During this time, not really. I mean, Dragon's got a life. I mean, anyone who has a normal job right now has a life.
I'm actually doing okay this week. I'm not as tired, so...
Okay.
I don't remember the ally I changed.
I'm gonna actually give him a different color. I'm gonna give him blue and orange.
Orange.
See that?
No.
Hey, Tom, try restarting, or hit the refresh button real quick. See if that works.
Oh, there goes the music. Whoop!
I'll restart the music if necessary.
That's fine.
And if that doesn't work, just put on the soundtrack to Pearl Harbor. Or Saving Private Ryan, because honestly, this is like the Normandy beach invasion scene.
Alright, let me roll for all these groups. See if they hit their targets. Let's see, so natural 1, you have to roll severity. Miss. No, that'll hit, because that's a 15. That'll hit. Okay, so 3 groups hit. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, some allies do get severely hurt. And then I gotta roll severity for the natural 1 group. See if they fucking do something stupid. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. You see as like a group of your soldiers go to attack, and they just hit themselves with the... because they're just so grouped up, like they accidentally hit each other. Alright, next up is Gungir.
Emanating from the sub, everyone can hear an audible scream as Gungir is manning the steering wheel for the first time in his life.
Oh dear. You have a license now, you'll be fine.
Daddy was right, adventuring is scary. What have I gotten myself into?
To keep the ship aloft, you have to roll a vehicle check with advantage, because this is your ship.
Alright, Gungir has nothing in vehicle handling. So just a 20? Just a straight...
20 plus dex.
Oh, so advantage. Dex check?
Yeah, just roll a dexterity with advantage.
Does he get his proficiency?
There we go.
And you are proficient, I forgot to mention. So, yeah. You do handle the ship like it's a fucking cart.
Gungir's not even...
Like a knife through butter.
Gungir's not even sitting in the seat. He is like... because if he was sitting, he wouldn't see over the steering wheel. He is like on the wheel itself. Not even touching anything.
His whole body?
His whole body on the wheel.
I imagine he's like Spider-Man, like, manning this thing.
Like his boots tucked in between the spokes of the steering wheel, his hands gripped onto the outer part, and is just precariously hanging on, screaming for his life.
Wait, wouldn't he just be hanging upside down at that point?
What was that, Gypsy?
I like the idea that the chair can jack up really high so he could sit in it, but he's not using that. It didn't have to be this way, but that's Gungir.
He even has the dictionaries like stacked on the seat.
Yep, you got an extra high seater. Anyways, I'm assuming that's your turn, Gungir.
That's Gungir's turn.
Okay, next is Weiss. She is going to activate her Crimson Right, and she's going to run forward, stab this guy with her sword. Alright, come on, Weiss. Got 2 attacks, girl. With a 28, Jesus. And then her second attack. Okay, so that's that. Ignore the 3. Okay, so this guy's dead. Alright, and she can't really do anything else. So next up is ally soldiers.
Go, young dragon!
Time to... We'll roll the young dragon separately.
I just figured out my rapper name.
What?
Oh.
Young Dragon. Young Red Dragon.
Miss. God. Okay, so the archers hit again, but none of the other groups do.
Not even the red dragon?
They have to roll the red dragon.
Okay, so keep in mind he can do 3 attacks or a fire breath.
That guy's dead.
Please clear the way. I need to get through.
Alright, so I know the breath attack is just a standard action.
Yes, the breath attack is a standard action. It's a 30-foot cone. Each creature must make a 17 dexterity saving throw or take 16 d6 fire damage.
So it's gonna go that way, that way, that way. So
I imagine he's flying in the air to do this as well.
You said 16d6?
Yes, it's 16d6. It's ridiculous.
Jesus. 46.
Ooh, lots of
I have to
ones.
roll these guys dex saves, and I also have to roll Shen. Oh god, some of these groups got natural ones. Jesus.
The most ones I've ever seen.
Yep, that is what it says.
Okay, so a few guys will pass. Let me roll for Shen. Shen passes. Alright, so Shen and that one small group are gonna live. So let me actually select the people that are gonna just evaporate because they rolled natural ones.
So Fall turns around and looks at Minerva, giving her a shit-eating grin.
And then that's that group dead.
Any reaction from Minerva from that?
Minerva's just gonna blink and like, I see that we are certainly gonna win this.
That's one way.
Next up is Piram's turn, and he's just gonna go here, move next to his ally, and he's gonna do a sweeping attack. He can hit all 3 of these guys in front of him.
I do have a random question. Did the dragon, like, move at all?
No.
Like, fly or anything?
It flew up like 10 feet and then blasted down diagonally.
So it's still 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, it's just hovering. It's just hard.
Oh, that's nice, because now it means that a lot of people will have to use rain to hit it.
Piram, I have to make a sweeping attack. Oh, Blade of Eruption. Yeah. Okay, these 3 guys are dead.
There he goes, waving around his Blade of Eruption again. Oh.
Use the rest of his movement to rush Volt. Oh,
Wait.
good, he's got enough movement.
Is that how you spell eruption?
That's how I spell it. Probably misspelled it, but I don't care.
I think there's only supposed to be one R in there.
I give a shit.
Yeah, there's
Blaine,
one
you're
R.
up.
Eruption?
Oh, it's me, eh?
Is there?
With haste.
Could you post haste again? I'm probably just gonna ask you to do that on my turn every time.
I'm gonna double your movement.
I know, I just want to be able to see.
Oh, fine. Hold on. I have to bring it back up. I closed it naively, thinking
You're fool!
they've marked down. Clicking the okay, loading the spell page. It's taking forever. Clicking.
When did Excalibur
display
go into
spell card in PTT. There you go.
Your AC increases by 2, and your speed is doubled. Also, get an
Alright,
extra
I can
action
make it.
per turn.
I can make it handily right up to him. I'm just like, oh wow, God, I feel amazing,
You're taking it like double speed.
Oh my God, I feel amazing. And I'm going to sprint right up to this motherfucker and be like, you, me, one-on-one, let's do this thing, fisticuffs.
Remember, your first attack will be at disadvantage because of his defensive position.
Whatever, no, I get 2 of those.
This is
Did you
all
just
melee
Roadrunner?
attacks.
I'm getting this
So it's just a
image.
flat roll.
I keep getting this image in my head of.
That's still gonna hit with a 22.
I'm amazing.
It's a flat roll because she has advantage and he has the.
No, I don't have advantage. I only get that the first round of combat if I'm going before the person I'm attacking.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Shen already went, so yeah.
So I get this, and where is my sneak attack? Because I should have
Already
that.
did it.
It did? Where is it?
At it
Oh,
automatically.
healing tile
It's
and
9.
sneak. Right.
What?
So 9 plus 12.
So that's 21
Wait,
damage.
how do you get sneak attack? There's no ally in 5 feet of.
I'm a duelist, so as long as nobody else is in 5 feet of me, I can sneak attack.
Oh.
Yes.
Let me go to Shen's HP.
I like dueling so much, one-on-one.
2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
I like to imagine, like,
Oh, that was with Shadow Dance. I meant to do that with Quickling's Ivy.
That's pretty much would be the same fucking thing.
Can I roll the poison damage? It's 1d4.
Sure, just roll 1d4 and add it to that.
Yeah.
one.
Run!
Honk.
And then I stab him again!
Okay.
But this one doesn't get sneak attack, fuck.
Add it
20.
to 10. It's
Oh.
still a disadvantage. At a
Wait, it's still a disadvantage? Every attack that gets...
position.
Okay.
Shield is dumb. As an action.
Well, I will just go ahead and scoot away as much as I please, because I can dash if I want to.
Wouldn't go
You can leave your friends behind.
Are there more enemies back there? What's going on over here? Is this a boat?
That is the enemy ship.
Alright.
What the
Can
hell
I
is this?
hide underneath it?
What the hell is this? Is this an enemy
It's
ship?
not floating, it's on the ground.
I just sort of nestle in next to it so nobody can hit me from on top of the ship.
I imagine
Okay, well-
Flynn got like more speed but lost intelligence.
Okay, let's see. Who's
Or
in
common
range?
sense.
I need to look what the range is. Oh god, he's gonna be awful. He's gonna move 5 feet this way.
Hello.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god. Oh no. Okay, well, fuck y'all. Mass suggestion.
At what level?
7th level.
Fuck, I
That's
can't.
realistic.
I have counterspell, but that won't work.
Not even if you roll for it?
12 creatures.
That won't work on the. That won't work on cannon fire.
Oh, you're too far away.
Plus, counterspell just doesn't work in itself.
So, Asemar, Galahad, Ice, Hello will automatically pass because of her legendary resistance, and Liar must make a charisma. Let's see, is it a charisma save? No, wisdom save.
Oh dear. I'm much better at charisma.
I'm not. I'm worse at but by 1, so.
Good luck passing his DC. You're probably not going to beat it.
Oh, why couldn't it have been a physical attack?
So who all has to roll it?
That'd be Asemar, Galahad, Ice, and
No,
Liar.
you make a charisma, not a wisdom.
It's a wisdom save.
Each target must make a wisdom save.
Oh,
Yep. Asemar, you can re-roll that because it's not a wisdom save. That was a check.
oh wait, I have advantage on wisdom saves.
You do?
+5. Or +5.
21!
Oh my god, Asemar, you passed by 1 point.
So who else has to roll?
Defender, Gipsy and White.
Hold on. We need to wait for a second while I'm looking up something that I...
I really wanted Liar to go this turn.
I'm sorry, but Volt says fuck you.
Well, I say fuck you to Volt.
How long does this last?
Until you're either hit or you fucking complete his orders. And White fails.
I hope the person next to me slaps me.
Not near. Oh wait, no, that's Liar. Never mind. Okay, so here is your order. Betray your allies. Kill them all. You hear him command.
Oh no!
So wait, who else is affected? Did you say the red dragon is?
He only focused the more important people. He didn't focus any of the cannon fodder. Oh, he only focused Liar, Milla, Galahad, and
I still get to go this turn, but it's gonna be a bad time.
so you didn't roll.
Hold on. We're not progressing until I pull out the thing that I have. The reason it was removed from my character sheet because D&D Beyond archived that content, so I'm not able to link it. So I was trying to link it.
What are you trying to look for?
It's mental barrier.
Oh, so you get advantage on wisdom saves. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Roll
luck,
wisdom
buddy.
save with advantage.
Mental barrier. I'm just trying to find the spell anywhere I can find it.
Look it up later, and then add it to your sheet, please. You can continue on
Okay.
with the fight.
I have advantage against it. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I cast that barrier as a reaction. It's a 2nd level spell, so I use one of my 2nd level spell slots. Let me mark that, and then I'll roll with advantage.
Yep. To beat a 21. Pass.
22.
Does Minerva look effective?
You're out of range. It's 60 feet. You're in the air.
Or not Minerva.
Twice.
No, not Weiss. Dragon Lady.
Well, she's fine. She's
Legendary
legendary resistance.
Oh, does Minerva or Weiss look effective?
You can't tell because she's looking away from you. Let's say that for certain. So yeah, Galahad and Milla are the only ones who pass.
Wait, what about Asemar?
Oh wait, yeah, might be. Asemar, you pass.
Yeah, it was close.
And you matched, so it goes to Defender. Alright. Next, Volt is going to do one more thing. because he can.
He's gonna give his rival a big ol' hug.
Okay, well, let's see what he wants to do. Let's see how many people he wants to fucking murder.
And a kiss on the cheek.
He's gonna activate another legendary action. Charge.
Ew. Oh.
Ignore the attack.
One legendary action. 50-foot radius.
He's gonna focus it this way primarily.
Yeah,
60 foot
radius.
By the way, he is not gonna particularly target the people he's controlled. Cool, that's a big radius. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. I have to
men.
roll for all these fuckers. Okay, so...
He just discharged all over
the
his
allies
men.
fail. And Milla's gonna take that as well, so she's gonna roll. Nope, she actually fails, but she's gonna get legendary resist that. Alright, so let me do 5d10 radiant damage.
Volt, you son of a bitch. You just can't go discharging out on the field like that. Especially with your men in range. Gonna need so much
Oh
water.
god, yeah, that group of people is fucking gone.
Yeah, Asemar, Toe, don't forget you have advantage on dex saves.
Nope, that, boom. Just watch a
I
lot
assume
of
I need to
allies.
make one?
Yeah, you also need to make one, Toe. I forgot you're in range. I forgot to roll for people.
Oh shit! I'm in range.
Half damage.
Wait,
Fall, you're not in range.
ends.
Shit, I'm in range.
Fall, you're not in range. You're in the air.
Yeah, I am.
100 You're not. You're 100 feet in the air, motherfucker. You're fine.
Okay, I didn't know. Radius can mean a lot of different things. I didn't know if this had 3 dimensions.
It does, but you're too high up.
Asemar, you pass, so you will take half damage.
Oh, me too.
Wait. Actually, no, Asemar, you fail.
On a 22?
You match with a 22.
Gotcha. Alright.
You will still take half. Galahad, you will fail.
Okay.
You take 41 radiant.
So I
you
take 20
Take
out of 10.
And Asemar, you take 20. And Milla resists radiant, so she's only going to take 10. Or no, 20.
So 41 radiant damage shines at Galahad, but he lifts the Draco shield in front of him, and it absorbs half of the damage.
Don't forget your rune. I think it
Because
actually
I have
triggers.
resistance to damage from spells.
Nice.
Oh,
And you can also roll a d6 to reduce the damage.
yeah. If you look in legendary or found weapons specifically, you'll see Draco Shield and its description.
The rune seems weakened, like something's up in fire.
You take 20 damage, or 19 damage technically.
Ouchies. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, mark 20
Anyways,
damage.
that is Volt's turn. Lord Shen is going to... Let's see, who does he want to go target? I'm gonna roll him a d4. See who he wants to go rush to. Alright.
Yes.
Lord Shen. Let me pull up his sheet. And he's gonna rush the dragon.
No, come back, you big chicken!
He's gonna fly because he's able to. And he's gonna stab the.
He's able to fly as a Kenku?
It's a flying Kenku. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's see. The dragon's gonna take it. Second attack with his metal talons. It's gonna absolutely hit. And that will end Shen's turn.
How many more hit points does he have right now?
The young dragon has 178. hit points
And it
total.
just took that.
Okay.
Wait,
40.
what? He just took that?
Took
41.
24 plus 19. I'm assuming you're going to keep track of the dragon.
Yeah, he took 42 damage.
Yeah.
So the dragon has 130 hit points. 134 hit points left.
Alright, Minerva's turn. She's going to launch another fireball over here to hit these guys who are going to make their dex saves. Let's see. Fail. Natural 20 on that small group. Let's see who gets evaporated by... Let's see, what was it? It was fucking how many d6s for level 6?
It was 8d6 original and 1d6 for every level.
11d6. 43.
Also, she could technically fire it in front near the dragon because dragons are immune to fire. Young red dragons are immune to fire damage.
She wants to take out some of the cannon fodder.
Ah, okay.
Alright, that is going to be her turn. Liar, you are compelled to obey.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, you guys. I imagine I have to do a good job, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Follow the orders to the exact command. Kill your allies. Any means necessary.
Kill the peons first.
Well, the largest clusters of peons are... Anyway, let's see.
Just make it difficult terrain under us.
I mean, he did say turn. He didn't say how.
Let's see. So that's that, and I can do that and that.
I would like to ask,
I can do that.
asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself into immolate itself, do anything obviously harmful act, automatically negates. I'm grasping at straws.
Others is another question.
Killing others is fine.
So let's see.
As long as you're not telling them to just run to a fray of.
I'm gonna be at least a little bit helpful to you guys, but it's not gonna be in a way that is nice for you. So she's gonna use Quicken Spell. So 2 more runes will start glowing on her body.
Okay.
And she reaches 2 hands out. One towards this group, centered like here, I guess. And the other towards this group, centered like here, I guess.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Ice Storm twice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Click that for me. I need to roll saves for both the enemies and allies. So, fail. The whole group fails. Asemar, since you are also in range, you will also have to make that save.
And Galahad.
Galahad too. Ravak, you're also going to have to make the save. And a Gungir, roll for Sardon for me.
Okay. Dexterity save?
Fail.
Yep.
Yes, fail. Jesus,
Okay.
both allies and enemies
Come on,
failed
Sardi.
on both.
Hey, 19.
Alright, so Asemar,
And Sardon also has resistance to physical
Like,
damage.
Galahad, why'd you roll
not
twice?
physical.
Isn't it 2 saves?
Yes. No, only one
No,
targets
it'd
you
be
and the
one
other
over
targets the
here.
other group.
One over here.
Oh,
So you'd fail.
I
One.
guess I just used the same damage twice, though.
Yeah, I won't make you re-roll it, so I'll just add that together, and that's 15. So you annihilate accidentally a small section of soldiers that are enemies and allies.
So 12.
Yeah,
On
I
both
took out
sides.
enemies. And everybody else takes half damage.
And
Righty.
Sardon.
And it's difficult terrain in all those areas.
I'm assuming that's your turn?
It was 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ravak, you're up.
Somebody slap
Got
her.
bombarded by ice.
Slapping her won't work.
If she gets attacked, she'll snap out of it, right?
And that's how mass suggestion works. It's just like normal suggestion. You take any point of damage, you're snapped
wait.
out of it.
Uh,
Speaking of bees,
on the end of her turn, doesn't she make another will save?
oh,
All right.
No, it doesn't
take damage.
Oh
no,
my God.
there's nothing that says that if the creature gets hit, it ends it.
I'm gonna rule it just like regular suggestion. It says at the bottom of the card, it's very fine print. Ravak, you still have pack tactics, so you.
Oh, never mind, it does.
This will be again to the guy to the left.
Start throwing out your
Nice.
spells, boy.
Okay, he's dead.
Isn't Thunder Punch cantrip?
Yep.
It's shocking grasp, so yeah, it's fine.
Same thing.
We just renamed it Thunder Punch for flavor.
Is that all you can do, Ravak?
If it's a cantrip, is that all it does right now?
Also, you caps it at a higher
Since
level.
you use thunder damage, you can use your extra thunder cleric stuff
You
to add
killed the
stuff like
guy.
push them back, but yeah, they're dead, so.
Anyways, I'm gonna tell Soren to what's his name? Soren?
Sardon.
Zardon.
Attack the guy to the down left of me.
Down left, that is an ally. Oh, to the bottom of you. Okay.
She's gonna fly over.
Sardon does. Come on, buddy. Hit for me.
Personal.
Hit for me. Nat 20, baby!
Not 20!
Nice. That guy's
Oh,
dead.
God. 14 dead.
Activate elbow rocket.
Rocket punch.
Had on a
Rocket
good
pop.
time, had on a good time.
There we go. Okay.
That guy's dead. You just punched him to death.
Oh god, please somebody.
Okay, first off, she is going to.
You've
See,
been a
what does
very
she wanna
bad
do?
son. And now I'm going to give you a royal punishment, I am.
Okay, she's gonna activate Flame Strike.
Oh
What?
no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's gonna hit
Oh,
everybody in
yeah.
10-foot radius.
It is 60 foot, shows she's gonna cast it at a point in range.
Where do you get 60 foot?
It's a
60
range.
foot, and it,
Range, and then it's a 10
to
foot
hit a
radius.
target, then 10 foot radius. Oh, she can hit anywhere in 60 feet, so basically that way, but she's just gonna have it target this group here. And she's gonna careful cast to nullify the damage against the allies over there. So that's gonna be dex saves for both these guys, and they all fail, the enemies in that group. So they're just gone. Alright. And she can't do anything else, so she's gonna end her turn. Asemar, you're up.
Alright, he's going to start by activating Persecute.
Alright.
By making an attack on the one to his right.
Okay. Yeah, that'll absolutely hit.
Followed
Dude is
by
dead.
the additional damage there. If he's dead, that's good.
You annihilated him with the persecute damage.
Alright, he'll move up onto this group using his second attack.
Okay.
Or, does the 17
That'll hit. And the damage.
15.
Let me see. How much HP does this guy have? Oh, just enough. You kill that guy.
Alright, and then that last one for the third hit.
Alright.
Third hit!
High level attacks. Oh, also hit.
Ooh.
Oh, close again.
Oof. Again, just enough. That guy's also dead.
Excellent.
We'll have Thorn move up as well, and he'll attack one.
Okay.
And give me 1 second to
Remember, he has roll the attack, then add the +5 from your Conqueror's Presence.
Gotcha.
Oh, whatever. Oh, that'll hit, and that will unfortunately miss. I have to roll severity for that natural 1.
Okay. No, that'll do.
Okay, not very severe, so he just simply misses.
Alright.
That guy is not dead. Alright, next up is Fall. You do notice, Fall, that Liar attacked both allies and enemies.
Can I assume that was that is charm?
Yes.
Okay. Knowing that, Fall is going to grab out another scroll of hit. He is going to grab out the level 5 magic missile spell. All of the magic missiles are going. All the magic missiles except one are going to be aimed towards Shen. And the one that is not aimed towards Shen is going to be aimed at Liar. So Liar, you are going to get hit by a 1d4. But this will bring you out.
15 temporary hit points.
Yeah, this will bring you out of spell though. So I'll just roll for Liar first. That is a 2
damage.
Your damage. And now I will roll at a level 7, since technically that would only be. This would technically be a level 7 because 1 hit Liar.
Just a burst of ice absorbs the damage, but I imagine she's still shaken out of it.
A damage, regardless of temp or not.
Yeah.
So let us match souls. There it is. Oh, what the fuck? For some reason it didn't work. Let me do that again. So this is. No, that was just for 1. So let me do this again. So it does.
I'll open his sheet.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't add the more level to damage. Let's see. It does 3, and since this is technically a level 7, it does an extra 4. So it does 7d4
plus 1
plus 7.
74. Yeah, 74 plus 7.
Unless my math is off.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so d4.
Technically, Liar would have taken 3.
No, she wouldn't have took. She would have only taken 1 because I only aimed 1 at her.
Yeah, but you're forgetting to add the 1 additional force damage.
Because
That's fine.
On top of that,
each missile is a d4 plus 1.
Yeah, so she took 3.
Slightly more. Oof.
Roll your damage, please.
Yeah, 74 plus 7.
Is there?
So Shen takes 30 damage.
Oof.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Hehe.
And then I will use Quicken Spell, earning another 2 spell slots in order to cast my cantrip Acid Splash.
Okay, who are you aiming for?
I am aiming towards this guy.
Group.
So here's what Acid Splash Space says. You hurl a bubble of acid, choose one creature within range. That creature or choose 2 creatures within range or 5 feet within each other. So I'm actually choosing these 2 guys.
Okay.
Then I have to. Then a target must succeed a dexterity check or take 1 D6 acid damage, but because I am higher level, it takes more.
Let's see. I don't remember what your spell save DC is, but
16.
Okay, so one passes, one horribly fails.
Okay, give me a
A
sec.
natural one fail, but fails.
Okay, give me a sec. He takes 2d6 damage of acid.
Okay.
Because I am above level 5.
Hmm.
7 damage, and
Both.
it does not say that a successful one takes half, so essentially he passes that DC
Okay, so
and doesn't take any damage.
So you watch the one guy disintegrate from being melted by the poison.
Acid.
Acid. Same diff.
Big diff.
Don't care.
That will be turn.
Alhad, you're up.
Okie dokie. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go help fight Shen.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over here.
Okay, so you're flanking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go flank this guy.
Oh my god, I just realized it's a fucking Dragon Ball battle between Shen, Dragon, and Gipsy.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade curse him.
Okay.
And then I will take the attack action. I will attack him twice.
Alright, go ahead. You do have an additional +2 to hit because you are flanking with somebody.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember, Gipsy.
And
What was
conquered radius? Sadly.
What was the action to use your cursey curse abilities through your sword, or your sword's cursey curse abilities?
What was the action? I think it's a. When I hit a creature, so it's no action. It's a free action when I hit with a sword.
Okay. Remember.
Which I am going to attempt to do now.
Back.
Uh, 21 to hit.
21. Let me see his AC real quick. That will hit.
Okay, he will take
21.
21, and then what's my curse do? Isn't it proficiency bonus to damage? Which is 4, so he takes an extra 4 points of damage.
So 25.
1, 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
4.
If you make attack against it, you crit on a 19 or 20.
Yes.
That is an unnatural 19.
Yeah. Any attack.
That isn't a natural roll of 19. That's an 18 plus 8. It's 2.
Yeah. Anyway, where am I at? Gungir charges. Okay. Hit a creature with the sword. You can expend one of its charges as part of the attack. Oh, well. He's gonna make a DC 13 saving throw.
He's probably gonna pass that.
Could you pick anything and see if he rolls on that one? I get to choose what attribute. I'm choosing wisdom, I guess.
Let me check his saves real quick. Let's see. What is his plus? Holy what's your spell save DC?
13.
No, this feature says 13 DC. It just
rolled
one.
a 11.
Okay. He didn't roll a 1. All right. So that's nothing extra happens. Something magical in the sword tried to corrupt him a little bit, but it couldn't. So I'm going to roll a second attack.
Okay. Well,
23 to hit. And then he will take 14 plus 7.
Another 21.
Plus 4, yeah, another 25. So he'll take another 25. Pretty good. And then I'll end my turn.
Let me do some math real quick. Shen's HP is good. Still trucking along. It's now the enemy soldiers' turns.
Does my buddy get an attack of opportunity now? He has attack space.
Moved in? I don't know what you're talking about.
This
The
is
gas dude.
The blue and orange dude.
on
Oh,
these
right,
two
I forgot
levels.
about him. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. He can only take one attack of opportunity. He actually hits.
Hey.
He doesn't get the kill.
Oh.
Alright, so let me roll a bunch of d20s for them to hit. Miss. Hit and crit. Jesus.
Keep in mind that peon on ground cannot hit large peon because he is 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And Gipsy,
Yes.
remember your amulet has the ability of Jokathan's Rebuker, which means that if you take damage, you can spend a charge from it to reduce it by 1d6, and you get to make him take disadvantage on one saving throw of your turn, or of your choice, until the end of his next turn.
Fine. Okay.
When they hit me?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
Gungir, it is now your turn.
All right. Allow me to
You guys
act.
have too many. You
What?
guys have too many fucking features.
Allow me to act out Gungir's turn.
Level 10, baby.
Dex check with advantage again.
Dex check with advantage. And then with his proficiency, so 22.
Yeah. You keep the ship afloat. You're still freaking out.
Daddy's right, driving is scary.
Alright, it is now Weiss's turn, and she is still under the control.
Wait, I just realized. Where's the allies? I don't see them on a turn order.
They've been on the turn order.
They're early.
They're on there.
They're early in the turn. Wait, did I accidentally delete?
Yeah, I
yeah.
think you delete the allies.
I think you accidentally deleted the allies.
Whatever. I know they go after Weiss, so I'm just gonna have them go after Weiss. Who is gonna rush and attack you, Gipsy, because you're the first target that she sees.
Bring it on!
Wait, can he attack? Can she attack him because he is in the air?
No, Shen's on the ground.
I thought Gipsy was in the air.
Yeah, at most I could be 5 feet in the air and she could still reach me.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't matter.
I would have had to get down to get in range.
I would say the natural one does not hit.
No? Roll for severity.
G6. Nope, she just simply misses. Second attack. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Misses.
Right, yeah.
26.
A shield. Alright, well, that's her turn.
So now it's ally's turn.
Right, yeah, it's Ally's turn.
Also, remember to roll for the young red dragon a d6 because he can recharge its fire breath.
I'll do that after its turn.
Is it a D6? I'm used to being D4.
It's a d6, but it's
It's a D6.
basically a 5 to 6 recharge chance.
Actually, let me roll that now. Nope, he does not get it.
Huh.
And this guy's going to move over here. This guy's going to move over here. Move, and that guy's going to move over there. Okay, so let me roll for allies.
And
Go, boys. Miss. Natural one, miss. They all fucking miss, and one rolled a natural one. Jesus. See if this idiot kills himself. He does, with a fucking 12. He actually coup de grace himself. That guy's dead.
oh, in front of his
let me roll
commander
for the
and god
dragon.
too.
Wait, what?
Gotta roll for the young dragon, so bite.
He can
is-
do.
Gonna be a miss.
Yeah, he gets 3 attacks basically. He gets
And let me roll for the 2 claws. Ow, jeez. Okay, so what damage does the claw do?
It does 2d10 plus 6.
D10.
Oh, and oh wait, no. It does 2d6 plus 6. Sorry, I was reading bite.
2d6 plus 6 might be. Let me see. So that's 9 plus 6, so that's 15. Guy is dead. Alright. Is now, let's see, Pyram's turn?
Wait, is he not going to roll his second claw?
He missed the other 2.
Oh.
He rolled a 3 and a 6 on his other 2 attacks.
Oof. Keep in mind that he does get a plus 10 to hit.
Oh, I didn't factor that in. The 16 would have hit then. Then that would have been another claw. Which he's going to focus... Oh, actually, no. Never mind. That wouldn't have hit Shen. Never mind. It's Pyram's turn. And he's going to attack Volt. And hope to God he hits. Otherwise, that's going to hurt. Need to pull up 2 sheets now.
Between all this erupting and all this discharging.
What did Pyram roll, out of my curiosity?
Looks like it was a
32.
32.
30.
Yeah, that'll absolutely hit Volt. Wow, Volt actually took damage. The first time in a while.
It's been a while
I hit him.
since he took
But he's been taking,
damage.
like, fiddlestick damage in comparison. 24, that will unfortunately... Wait, no, he's in range of Asemar, so he will hit.
Yeah.
39, and then 7. No, not 37, 7. Jesus.
He also, if he's in range of, or is he attacking from in range of me?
Pyram is in your range and is attacking Volt with a +5.
Okay, and then he also, with Persecute, choose,
Oh, yeah, Persecute.
yeah, give me 1 second, I'll just throw it up.
Just
There's a 1d6 that it adds.
yeah, he'll just do fire damage because it seems to be more effective.
Yeah.
Oh, just roll me a 1d6, Asemar. I'm gonna have you roll this.
Four. What the?
Seems like
We'll
it.
just be like, Shen,
Alright.
your people suck.
Next up
Bye.
is Flynnhawk.
Aha!
You're up.
I will super speed run down there. Phew. Whoops. So fast I'm moving after images. And I will attack this nasty with a stabby. Sneaky stabby.
Unfortunately, miss.
No! Ooh, he was so good though.
Stab it through.
I will stab him again then. Yes! And I still get my sneak attack.
Yes.
All of these various damages.
Oh, that's another 21 damage, Lord Shen.
Ha ha! And I will dash away again.
Sticking with the pointy end.
Of course, pointy end goes in out the mat.
Alright.
Yeah, so according to my math, the red side has 7 while we have 12.
Alright, well, it's Volt's turn. How cute. You think you can actually win this? Alright, well, he's just gonna fucking blast Pyram point blank with one of his other legendary actions.
With his legendary discharge. Oh!
Death cannon.
like a Dragon Ball Z style, like Kamehameha just comes from his hand.
Oh,
I just imagined it was.
Death Cannon.
Yeah, I was just picturing like Frieza's final attack.
Yeah. Okay, so now to roll fucking 8d10.
Wait, 8d10. 5d10.
49 plus 30. That's 70 plus his shit. He did 120 damage.
49 plus 30, 79. Where's the other?
I'm adding his spell casting mod. Oh, I have to roll.
Okay.
Oh, that took Pyram down a chunk. Oh,
wait.
negative.
Water. Need to get water.
Well, mortals can bleed. And now he's going to attack with his legendary weapon, the Oblivion Blade. Then 20... So he has advantage.
Aw, why?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Aw,
Because he always makes broken as hell characters.
sad face.
Let's see. And that is
23.
23. Oh. Watch Bolt blast Pyram and then take a chunk. Literally take off. Literally a chunk of Pyram's arm, left arm particularly, with the necrotic energy. And due to the fact that he dealt damage with the Oblivion Blade, I'm gonna click this ability that's passive. He heals 10 HP and he deals the exact same amount of damage he dealt.
Healing, 10 HP. I heal 10 HP per turn. I'm
And
dumb. I'm gonna heal 20 real quick.
plus another
Sorry.
13.
Just thought about Draco Shield.
Yep. Don't forget about your healing. That might save you.
Gipsy.
Let me see. I need to find... Where is Pyram's sheet? He took 23. Youch! 97 HP. Where he was. Jesus. And does he want to do anything else? No, that was a legendary action. That was his main action. He's going to end his turn. It's now Lord Shen's turn. And he's gonna... Let's see. Does he want to poke the dragon or does he want to fucking absolutely destroy Gipsy? And he's gonna poke the dragon.
Galahad ain't scared.
He ain't afraid of no bird.
Keep in mind, he has to be an 18 AC.
Let's see. What does he want to use? He's gonna use Stonebreaker, his lance. That will unfortunately miss.
Yep.
He's gonna stab again with Stonebreaker. 24.
That will hit.
21.
Okay, got it. So that
And he's
minus...
gonna add his 2 superiority dice to his damage. Add another 16 damage on top of that.
Okay.
It's 2 of his superiority dice down. Minerva's turn. She is going to cast...
God damn it. I forgot I also had
What
superiority dice.
This is going to be only at level... See, it starts off at level 1.
Yeah,
So that'd be
level 4.
How many d4s?
So
would that be?
she would be doing 44 damage. Or,
5
she
d4?
would be doing 74. Because it's 1d4 extra level.
I have to roll 7. At 26, and she's just gonna ping that into Shen. He's gonna take 27
I honestly, I just imagine when Minerva does it, it's basically Frieza's Death Beam barrage.
Basically. And still standing.
Well, essentially, I'll hit you in a glue block at one point.
Is there a point where we could take a short break?
If you
Coming up
guys
soon.
want, I will say you're allowed to
Just
now.
ask
And
me.
Liar, before I forget, I will roll a attack from the guy next to you to knock you out real quick.
What? I'm already
Wait.
snapped out of it.
Oh, I forgot. Never mind then. Ignore that.
He didn't-
They
sorry,
probably
the
don't
dude
know
didn't
that,
notice.
though. They probably don't know that, though.
I mean, he's just gonna, like, deck you. I'm assuming if 18 hits you...
Yeah, and he takes 15 cold damage immediately.
Oh,
It wasn't.
1 point of bludgeoning damage, by the way.
Yeah, didn't Liar get hit by a magic missile to knock her out of the
But he
suggestion?
wouldn't. But he probably wouldn't
allies
know
don't
that.
know. It's like he like whaps you upside the head just to like try to knock you out.
And an
I
ice
just
spike pierces through his hand.
I just imagine Liar goes, "Ow! Ow! What the hell?"
I'm sorry!
Liar, it's your turn.
Can I see at all what's going on in this boat?
No,
No?
no.
So I can't see on the deck or anything.
Fall and Minerva are fighting over the radio to see what music is playing.
That's
Boy, this is not going to be great. Okay. In that case... not ideal, not ideal.
You can focus the ship more.
What?
You can focus the ship more. You can target fire on the ship. There's nothing on the deck. You could like target the freaking main sail, which is like, I know you can't see my ping, but it's like off.
I'm not trying to target the ship. I'm like, can she see the deck?
I mean, yes, but there's nobody on the deck, so that's why it's grayed out.
Okay, fantastic. She dimension doors onto the enemy ship.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal a small area.
Approximately here, I think.
Oh, you're gonna dimension door here?
Yeah.
You move, Fog of War.
She uses twin spell again, so she can use 2 spells, and she will dimension door there. Let me grab her.
Wait, I thought Twin Spells only allows you to cast a spell that targets a single person. And it has to be a melee
No, not
attack
quickened.
spell.
Quickened, whatever. It lets me
Oh,
twice the spell.
Oh, you're making it a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
quicken.
I go hereabouts. I don't know. There's a spot on the deck here where I can do what I want. I do quicken spell, so 2 more of my runes light up, and then I use careful spell, and another rune lights up, and I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold and hit this motherfucker, and a bunch of these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna careful spell around Weiss, Galahad, the dragon waifu, and this commander guy, because that's the number of people I can cast around. So they all automatically make their saving throw, but it's still really cold, so they get hurt a little. I'm sorry.
I mean,
She's just really stressed out.
Okay, so Volt passes with flying colors.
You don't even know what
Of
you're
course
saving
he
against.
does.
I'm imagining a 15 plus 10 automatically passes.
It's a DC 17.
Joke's on you. Her DC is actually
And
20.
Shen
actually 26.
passes by 1 point.
Aww.
He'll still take
no.
half.
Actually, no. Shen will not, because I use my my ability, Bend Luck.
Reroll, baby.
Yep. No, Bend Luck does not do that. Give me a sec to...
Oh, you roll a dice and subtract it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1d4.
Cool, then he loses. Takes the full 32.
Still match, though, if you roll 1.
It goes to aggressor, is the thing. If it matches, it goes to aggressor.
Alright, well, still roll. Anyways, I want to see what you use. Roll, anyways.
32.
Yeah, 4, baby.
Oh.
Fail.
So he just, as he's trying to dodge, he feels this surge of arcane energy strike him,
So,
causing him to lose his balance.
these guys all take 32. This guy unfortunately takes 32. She doesn't know he's on our side.
But yeah, those guys are vaporized.
This guy takes 32. He takes half of 32. And all the allies also take half of 32. I'm sorry.
These two are dead.
So
Guy's
16.
dead.
These two were not in her range.
And Dragon also takes 16.
Control C.
Does Dragon take 16?
Yeah, the dragon takes 16. 'Cause
Okay.
it's in 60 feet of her. I mean, 60. She's supposed to be here, damn it.
Alright.
60, blah, blah, 60, dragon 60. These guys are out of range, so they're fine. But yeah, she just blasts everybody in this area, and they all get real chilly, and she's like really upset because like, oh, she attacked her allies, but she has to help. The horrors of war. Also, she's stuck on this boat now. She doesn't have another dimension door.
Alright, Ravak, you're up.
Well, now Shen is...
God. I was planning on ramming that ship this turn.
You don't know. You can still do it. Gungir doesn't know it.
Okay.
Here I go punching again. To the left.
Punch.
I mean, Ravak doesn't know that character.
That guy's dead.
I mean, she could cast Dimension Door at a higher level, technically.
Assuming
I got
that's your turn,
Dimension Door
Ravak.
couldn't.
Besides ordering Sardon.
As long as you... Even if it doesn't have an additional effect, you can still cast it at a different level as long as it's higher.
Oh.
Just wasting the spell slot, basically, on a lower level spell.
Alright, Storm roll a Sardon's attack.
Okay. Sardon punch.
Punch.
22.
I will absolutely hit.
Yeah. 10 points of damage.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna add... Just a moment, I have to do something real quick. Add... Guys.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look at the turn initiative at the bottom.
What the fuck are those?
It's probably the thing on the ship.
Oh no.
Alright, well now I can reveal this area.
Gonna work.
Oh my god.
Liar, you see two giant mechanical beasts emerge from below deck. By the way, this is not their size category.
Well, make them their size category then.
Alright, now they're the right size category. It's Weiss's turn, and she's still under control.
Isn't that one of the Transformers?
No, it isn't.
Wait, didn't Liar hit Weiss with that attack?
Oh
Oh yeah, she took half damage. She's fine.
Alright, what's going on?
Shakes her head.
There's big robot kitties now.
Yeah.
On the ship.
Max that just appeared from the ship.
Lies in slight trouble.
There's metal kitty whipping.
Basically. Weiss is gonna stab Shen with her rapier.
How did
Fuck you,
Liar get
clock.
over there?
Dimension door.
door.
Oh,
She's got one left.
Man, I really wish I had a control machine now.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, I bet you
And
did.
that will hit as well. Wow, good job, Weiss.
Wasting it on a magic boat.
I didn't know it was magic!
It was a wooden boat and it was flying.
It could have been machinery!
There weren't even any exposed gears.
A flying boat. Seriously.
Alright,
Gungir has machinery on his boat!
It's
Yeah,
a
'cause it's
submarine.
clearly steampunk designed.
alright, everybody shut up! White, Pyram's gonna keep attacking.
You see a flying boat, a flying fucking sailing boat, and you're like, oh, the Flying Dutchman, not like, oh, it's a machine.
Ooh, that's gonna unfortunately miss, and that procs one of Volt's reactions.
A flying riverboat. Oh,
That'd be great.
oh.
Let me see what he wants to do as a counterattack.
Tommy's seen flying riverboat.
Yeah, he's just gonna make a melee attack.
Oh no.
That's gonna fucking hit Pyram.
An 18 hits Pyram?
Yeah, sadly. It matches exactly. Okay, not that much damage. Just fine.
But he does heal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then second attack from Pyram. Jesus. That's another counterattack from Volt.
How does he have a second counterattack? Isn't it a reaction?
One reaction per
Multiple
turn,
reactions.
motherfucker. No.
It is a legendary reaction.
Okay, so he's used all 3 of his legendary actions.
Now, legendary reactions are another whole thing. Legendary actions, he has yet to use all of them. But he misses. That's his second legendary reaction. Alright. Flynn, you're up.
Oh, shit, me? Oh, dear. Well, this is all going very pear-shaped. I will, sprint on up to this giant chicken again, I suppose, and stab at him.
Okay.
Ha-ha!
Swish, swish, slash, slash.
17.
That will absolutely miss.
Superiority, would an 8 make it hit?
Potentially. Have to roll above a 20.
Superiority dice!
Higher.
So that's a D8.
If you roll a 3, you match. 3 or higher.
All the way! It does hit! With my sneaky attack, and my poison, and my... Oh, that's so low.
That's only 20 damage, but it's fine. Shen
Under
takes it.
20.
I attack him again!
Nat
20. That will absolutely hit.
You carve your initials into it.
This one does
Carve
not
your
get
initials into his chest plate like you would Puss in Boots.
Okay, ignore the sneak attack. I forgot to uncheck it.
Fine.
But it gets an additional +2 to whatever it is. So 7 + 5 + 4 + 2 + 2. Math.
12, 13.
23.
And that's with the extra +2?
25 then.
Yeah. 25! Haha! And I will just, action surge!
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that give me 1 more or 2 more?
That gives you... what level of fighter are you, actually?
I am a 4th level fighter.
I believe that's just 1 still.
No,
Very well.
extra attack goes off of the bonus action attacks.
Yeah, so you can just make one more.
24! Ah, fuck. Ignore the sneak attack again, but give it an extra +2. So, 3, 4, 5.
666? My god. This rapier's possessed by the devil.
And now I will run out!
Alright.
Doesn't that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Fancy
Again,
footwork, my friend.
Oh. I keep forgetting about that.
Forgetting how
In and out, in and out!
Volt's turn, and he's gonna fucking swing. Does he want to use one of his other actions? Oh, yes, he does. He's gonna activate one of his special abilities, Draconic Burst.
Oh!
As a bonus action, he gains advantage against a lot of targets and gains an additional 300 temporary HP. It takes half damage against all damage types that are considered non-magical. It's basically his own version of Rage on steroids.
Okay.
He does get an extra attack per turn.
What is the mod?
His intelligence mod is 7 targets.
Okay.
Oblivion Blade plus 3. I will absolutely hit.
Wait, did I read that right? He gains an additional 300 temp HP?
Yes.
Bolt doesn't care. He's a god. Alright, let's see. How much damage did he fucking do? Oh, ag. Okay, so that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another 18. Jesus. 16. Jesus. Alright, second attack. That will unfortunately... Let's see, that will that hit or that match with his bonuses? That'll still miss by a little bit. Alright, Oblivion Blade once more. That will also miss.
Yay, Pyram.
How?
Where the fuck is Conrad?
He's not here. He's not in this battle.
Everyone and everything.
That'd be a really obnoxiously long turn order.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to watch the ship.
Conrad is currently in the mash tent.
Alright.
He's
That's Volt's turn.
he's helping
Minerva.
tend to the...
She is gonna throw another magic missile, same as before.
I'm guessing focusing on Shen again.
23. And that'll deal decent damage to Shen. Okay, Shen's HP is down to that. I will end her turn. It's Shen's turn. And he is going to second wind.
What?
Going to regenerate HP.
Joy.
Let's see. So that's a 9, a 9, and a 1.
9, 1.
Hey, what's his
So
con
19.
mod? 19 plus 7. It's gonna be 25 HP back.
26. 19 plus 7 is 26.
6. There we go. All right. And then he is going to make his 2 melee attacks against the dragon once again.
Okay.
That was his bonus action. I'm assuming a 20. Yep. 15. And then
Sorry about that beeping.
27 and another 25 damage.
The dragon is still standing. He's pretty beat up, though.
Alright. That will be Shen's turn. Liar, you're up.
He has 40, he has 43 total hit points left.
So, giant cat monsters.
Dimension doorway.
How high up is the edge of this boat?
I mean, the edge is like maybe 2 feet off the edge. Like 2 feet up.
I know, but if I jump over the edge, how long is the fall?
You don't know, because you're not there.
She's
What?
up.
Yes,
She's
I
up on
am.
the boat.
You're up here. You can't see the ledge from down here.
How can I not roughly estimate how high up? Whatever, it's on the ground. It can't be that tall. It's not like a skyscraper boat.
Well, it isn't.
The
I
man of war.
run to the edge of the boat and jump off the edge.
Okay. You will take 1d10 falling damage.
Cool, cool, cool.
That is 10 damage.
Oof.
Cool, cool, cool. Still got one. One temp. And... do I need to make a dexterity check to not be prone or anything?
I mean, yeah, I'll roll a dex save to not go prone. Or, I guess to not...
Superhero land!
You're gonna barrel roll. You're still gonna take the damage, but you barrel roll,
Here.
and you get back up on your feet without having to,
I continue running.
Yeah.
And I will cast... Yeah, I will cast Cone of Cold again.
Okay.
That's-
Who gets targeted this time?
I'm only going to angle it so this guy, what's his butt, gets hit. Sorry, Dragon Lady. And the two cats get hit.
Alright, so the two metal deaths
Hell.
fail. We roll for Bolt. Bolt passes with a natural fucking 20.
Still takes half.
There is a bug underneath my screen.
Oh, bye.
And,
Oh, that is weird.
what is your spell? Oh wait, 17. Milla will pass, barely.
You may want to get that checked then.
Takes half.
Yeah.
Everybody who failed takes half. The cats take full 34.
What?
Okay, so the cats are fine. Let me roll. Let's see. That's one.
That's happened before. You might want to get that checked.
It just let. Okay,
What's going on?
I'm gonna get my phone real quick because this thing.
It's an actual bug.
No, I know.
IRL bug.
I,
I have to pull
I've
up
seen
a
pictures
second
of that.
Make sure I'm not like hallucinating.
I've seen pictures of that. If he has a bug in his screen, you might want to get it checked.
No
Okay,
shit.
so he's gonna take only that damage. Alright. The two metal deaths are fine.
No, not that. This.
Alright, I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Yes.
I think it's your go.
Well, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna aim. Can I see the robots from here?
You can kind of like see them barely.
There it fucking is.
Alright, I'm gonna aim to the one to the right then with this.
Far one, okay.
Oh wait, let's go one up.
All lightning. That'll absolutely hit. And that'll do 26 lightning damage. Take that, okay. That all you can do?
Okay, I'm gonna post this to Discord real quick, and I need to know that I'm not going fucking crazy.
Asemar,
Because
it's
this
your
thing
turn next.
lifted off the screen and then went back into the screen.
That sounds like there's maybe a crack or some sort of edging.
No, like the insect took flight off the screen and then went back into there's no crack on this screen. This television's never been dropped or anything.
Oh, you're gonna also add your channel divinity.
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
No, not that.
Oh wait, is the channel to divinity the right
Channel divinity basically
You mean
allows you to
smite?
max out the damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
instead of doing what is it? 2d10. 5d10? Was he rolling 5d10 total?
No, he only rolled 3d10.
3d10
No,
plus
4d10.
1d10. So he's rolling
then-
4, so he gets
I was
40
thinking-
total lightning.
Because it says 1 star 1. I don't get what that means. 1 asterisk 1.
Ravak, what level were you casting this at?
level
Assuming
4.
level 1.
He's said level 4.
Level 4, then that'd be... I don't know what...
I
let's
think it
see.
does 3d10 plus
1d10
1 for
each
every level.
slot above third, and it starts with
I believe it's 3d10.
3d10. So it's
So,
yes.
yeah, he gets 40 lightning damage off of channel divinity.
Okay,
Yeah, 40.
that's fine.
Why would it let me upload a video?
Alright, Asemar,
And
you were
because
up.
he did electric thunder damage, you can push him
Sounds good.
once.
So are these things resistant because they're steel type?
They take... they take the hit, but God, these things are bulky as hell.
I was more making a Pokemon joke.
Alright, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
move.
Storm, I'll say again, if you do have a bug in your screen, I would suggest bringing it in somewhere like a Best Buy or something.
My headphones.
Anyways. Glad Asemar.
Yep, I'm gonna move above Cypher. Or Bolt. Roll 1d6 to activate my Crimson Right, and I take the whole 6 damage. It's not fun.
It goes into your temp HP, remember that?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, let's see if this will work.
Roll the hit.
Yep. I'm just gonna make all 3 attacks right away.
Miss
And can't upload it because the file size is too big.
and hit. So 2 will hit, 1 will
Fantastic.
miss. Alright, so
Followed
20
by-
damage. Fucking A.
Woo!
20. And then
I'm gonna activate this as well. Brand of Cassignation.
nope,
So far I'm counting 40 damage.
it's 5 minus 6. And then your psychic damage equal to your intelligence modifier. What is your intel mod?
4.
So 44.
Alright, done. Goose wail into him and then do the brand of Castigation or whatever the fuck, however you pronounce it.
Cassignation, yeah.
Castigation. You watch him like wins, then he just turns to you, looking down at you, like unimpressed.
I have much more where that came from, bud.
Well, I'd like to see you try, mortal. Next is Milla's turn. Also, you can move off Thorn if you want, or you can have him wail on that one guy.
Yeah, he is going to do both of the attacks that he can do.
Fine.
Convert file
20 and
size too
17
big.
plus 5, yeah, those will
Fine.
absolutely fucking hit.
Bark.
That guy's dead.
Cool. And with that, because I don't want him anywhere near Volt, so I'm going to have him retreat back to the back lines.
Okay. Man. Milla's gonna use her sword against bolt.
What does her sword look like?
It is a very elegant blade. It is it's essentially a short sword.
But I imagine it's a huge short sword compared to her size.
Yeah. Those are her
So
two.
to us, it would probably be like a Nodachi or a Zywander.
Yeah, let's see. So 38, 20, and then half of that, which would be 7, and then half of that would be 9. Not 1, 7. Some piece of shit. Here we go. Alright, now it's the first Metal Death's turn.
Rawr.
And that's the right one. It's gonna climb down the side of the frickin' boat, and it's gonna make its multi-attack against Pyram.
Shit. Poor Pyram.
Well, first off, Metal Claw. That's absolutely gonna hit.
Maybe I should have turned Pyram into the dragon.
Bullet Sponge. That's gonna be a total of 30 damage. Jesus. And he does not resist necrotic damage.
I mean, I imagine Pyram is about the same level as a freaking ancient dragon.
I mean, Pyram had a lot of HP, but he can only take so much. And actually, the Metal Death is going to focus its next 2 attacks on Milla. It can reach. Actually, no, can it? No, it only has 5 foot, so it's going to make the other 2 against Asemar. Bite. I'm assuming a 32 hits.
Asemar?
Just say, assume yes. That is 39. Then it's
32, yeah, it's gonna hit.
Oh no!
Hail Spear with a natural 20.
Oh!
Okay, actually, I am going to use Blood Curse of the Eyelist on that second one to impose disadvantage.
Does an 18 still hit you?
18 does not. Only the
Okay.
32 will hit that.
Oh,
Thank
shoot.
God. So, care to describe what just happened?
Well, you basically... You see the spear, Gale, from the corner of your eye go to, like, make impact with the back of your neck, Asemar, and you just basically... You get a flash of a vision. Okay. You basically just matrix dodge it. Like, barely.
Not fun.
Like, see its tail rear back behind it as it makes a horrific sort of like chainsaw.
Wait, can you do that as a reaction?
Yes, I can use it as a reaction.
And this thing is not immune to blindness, correct?
Is not immune to blindness.
Okay, sweet.
Don't try to get me killed here, my man.
No. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that this is playing fair.
I got you.
Oh, you are? Oh well. Since we're playing fair, we're gonna.
I've been playing fair as well.
Oh, you're up. Go.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
If I was to pour just straight magic and charges of my arcane bracelet, what would happen in the canon?
You could impose that instead of a regular attack, you could force your magic effect to your wild magic.
What?
You could force your wild magic if you decide to use the ring's charges through the cannon.
Okay, I am actually going to burst out arcane energy into this cannon, and use one of my charges to do a wild magic search inside this.
Roll 1d100 for me.
Minerva, this is gonna be risky.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't! 81.
81. Let me check my chart here. I haven't pulled out the magic chart in so long.
If you blow up our ship, Gungir is literally going to kill you. And he'll blame it on the battle.
This is the most risky thing that I'm doing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sometimes you need a little risk.
Not from fall. Not from fall.
Well, let me find a picture of fall right now.
Good thing you have backup characters.
Yep! None of which you have a prevalent story, but yeah. So what does 81 do?
I'm reading through my thing. Okay, I need you to roll me 20 D20 for me.
20 D coming up.
Oh boy.
I'm a genius.
Where are you aiming this, by the way?
I'm aiming it, like a little bit near, a little bit behind this.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the ship. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like I said, I am doing something extremely risky, hoping that this will fucking work. It's rolling.
It's deciding to load.
Yeah, this is like the most it's rolled.
We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling.
It's still
204. So you just watch a ecliptic meteor fall from the sky and direct impact this thing.
Not another meteor. God dang.
It's still alive.
This thing is so alive after 204 hits from a meteor?
Up.
Well, good news is we have another supply of meteorite iron.
I know. I was going to say, hey, Gungir, can I get a shield?
So, what is the reaction from the battlefield as soon as they see a meteor fucking fall?
You're gonna watch the enemy soldiers be like, oh, fuck.
What enemy soldiers?
They're unamused.
Watch.
They're unamused. They were mildly unamused.
From very calm to fucking enraged. He just took his ship out of its misery. That ship is decommissioned. He destroyed the giant cannon that was on the bow of this ship.
Wait, our cannon?
There's a giant cannon on Volt's ship.
Oh, I thought you said he blew up our cannon.
Oh.
I am curious, did Gungir see that?
Yeah, Gungir would have seen that from the bridge.
I did it good!
Well, by the way, that consumes your whole action. Whole turn.
Can I still do a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay, can I do something really quick?
With this one.
Not an action. But Fall just kinda like is wide-eyed, mouth agape, and looks towards Minerva. What is her reaction?
She's just wide-eyed, slackjaw to the floor.
I can't believe that worked.
Can't either.
And turn.
Alright, now it's this thing's turn that just got fucking massacred by a meteor. It slowly makes its way off the ship. That's its full movement, so that's its turn.
Yeah.
And now for the enemy's turn. The enemy troops.
Finish that thing off!
There's only 3 of them left, so...
What will these 3 valiant men do?
Alright, so... Kill, miss. And turn for the enemy troops. Galahad, you're up.
Okay, I'm up. Fuck me! The fuck? Fuck this shit.
Did you remember we gained 10 HP?
Oh, it's 5
Thank you.
HP per turn. So you gain 5.
It's 10. I've got the notes.
Alright.
Wait,
5
I've
HP. That's what I wrote.
I'm going to go. What do I want to keep fighting Shen? Really?
I mean, that's probably the best course, if not the metal beast.
There's higher priority targets right now, aren't there? I'm really worried about Asemar.
I do. I have 60 hit points left. I'm about to pop reconstruction, so I should be okay.
Okay, I'll try to keep fighting Shen then. I am going to. Oh, is Weiss? Oh no, Weiss got unconnected. I was about
she's
to.
fine.
Then I'm just going to take the attack action and attack with Ragdoll twice.
Okay.
Does a
That will
23 hit?
hit.
Okay, they will take 26 points of damage.
6. Alright.
I want him to make a DC 13 strength save. So just, roll on that one. Or don't.
No.
Okay. Then I will make my second attack.
You said 26, yes?
Yes. 30 to hit. 32 to hit.
Hold on a minute.
32!
The smallest, littlest hit in life. 15 on the second
15.
hit.
2, 3.
Yep. And you know what? Go ahead and make that save again. Same thing.
I'm assuming a 17
Wait.
passes.
That's a
Yes.
crit. That's a 19. Is he still cursed?
Oh, is that a 19?
That's a
Yes,
19.
it is.
Yes, it sure is. That's a critical hit then. I'm going to roll my weapon damage dice again.
Go ahead.
An extra 1d8.
Oh.
By the way, I just realized this is the first time. This is the first time that Flynn's seen Fall do something like this.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's true.
Yeah. I'm assuming you end your turn, Galahad.
No, actually I don't. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast a spell.
Okay.
You may be familiar with the spiritual weapon.
Where are you putting it?
So I'm going to put it. Well, I guess I'm going to put it. What do I want to do? I just realized I could put it somewhere else. No, I'm just going to put it right. It's going to be right here.
Next to you. By the way,
Next.
it will not hit. It needed a 20 to hit.
Of course it did. Alright,
not
and then it remains there, and I pass my turn.
Does it get a plus
Gungir,
2
you're
because of haste?
No.
Oh. Alright.
And Galahad's the one that casted haste, remember?
Yeah.
I don't have haste on me. Asemar and...
Me!
And do. Yeah. Gungir, you're up. Roll another vehicle check for me.
Gungir, still screaming, sees the meteor crash into this thing. Who else is throwing around meteors in this universe? Gungir will throw the throttle into ramming speed.
Okay. So you're going to, let's see, where are you going to ram? I need you to ping on the map.
Oh,
By the way,
There.
Gungir is ramming into the side of this thing.
Storm,
Okay.
quick question.
No.
Movement speed on the ship is triple yours.
Triple mine? In combat? Okay. Gungir has a 30 move speed.
Be 90
So it's
feet.
90.
So 90.
Can it make it?
I believe it can.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't move the token for the ship, so we're just gonna theater of the mind it.
So, alright.
So,
Dex check.
X save from Minerva, Fall, and Gungir.
Okay.
Not get knocked
Tides
out
of
of
chaos.
Is this
roll for Minerva.
is this the check for Gungir the pilot the ship?
Oh, this is to not get launched
No, I
from your
did not.
station upon impact.
25.
Unnatural 20.
That will pass, and that will also pass.
Nice.
You both brace for impact. Minerva gets launched over this way as you ram the fucking ship into the Volt's ship.
By the way, Storm, please tell me that Ride of Valkyries was playing as you were ramming it.
I beg your pardon, it was the Captain Nemo theme from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by the Disney company. We're going classy here.
So that will end your turn because that took your whole action to do.
Yes. Screaming like a madman, Gungir will ramming speed the submarine into this war galleon.
I imagine he is now more pissed.
And poke Metal Death, taking an attack of opportunity from Shen.
Against the sub?
No, against Minerva.
Against Weiss. Yeah, that'll absolutely fucking hit and deal some decent chunk of damage to Weiss, poor girl. She does not have much HP. Oh, that'd be 77 that she's down to from full. Yeah, 77. Alright, and then she's gonna make 2 attacks with her pokey stick against the Metal Death. I'll hit, and that'll force hit. Alright, that'll deal some damage to that one. The one that got hit by the meteor is looking real fucking hurt. Allies. Alright, yeah, I forgot about them. Let me roll. Let's see, there's only 5 of the... there's a couple of them left.
And the arrow guys. Look at all those arrow guys.
Miss. Hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss. Jesus, these guys can't fucking hit. And now for the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon.
Ooh, it got a natural 20 on its claw attack.
Wait, did you roll its fire breath? See if it gets it back.
That's a 4. That's a no.
Okay, so it rolls now a let me make first bite. Oh, first claw. It rolls 46 plus 6. Yeah.
Okay, Shen takes a little bit of damage. Rolled 2 1s, a 5, and a 6. Its other 2 attacks missed again.
Wait, did it first attack hit?
It rolled a 3, a 14 plus 5, which misses by 1.
Again, it gets a plus 10 to every melee attack.
Oh, well then what's its bite?
Its bite is 2d6 plus 1d6 fire.
And let me roll the fire damage. Okay, so that's a solid 25. Shen just takes it like a champion.
This dragon has definitely been pulling his weight.
No kidding.
Good Drago.
Okay. It is
Now it's
Pyram's turn. He's gonna...
What was his reaction to seeing the meteor?
He's too fucking focused on the battle. He's
Sorry.
like dying.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Blow shit up and walk away. He's gonna attack the Metal Death, because it's right in front of him. Because it's more of a threat.
Then the fucking general?
Okay, so Metal Death takes that much damage. Alright, that's Pyram's turn. You're up.
Wait a minute. If we... I just realized, if we strap some lead to these robots, they would be heavy metal death. And
God.
that would just be awesome.
Yeah, that's, you're right. That is.
Oh my god, we could turn their tails into guitars and sell them! Oh!
And what do
New
you want
project
to
for Gungir.
Flynn.
Me? I will dash on up over here again, because I totally can. Whoops. And be like, hello again, Galahad, I still feel fucking fantastic!
I love the Bugs Bunny-esque fucking oceans.
And I will stab this bird again, because I want
They're Verity time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
yes!
So you thrust your rapier forward. You're going too fast to realize, but you accidentally throw your rapier past him.
Whoops!
Oh shit.
I still technically made an attack at you, but you can't
over here.
I still technically made an attack at you, so you still can't hit me. I'm just going to be right back. And I woof, 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 back over. Oh no! I pressed the back button. Oh god damn it! I have to load back in.
Yep. I'm assuming that's going to end your turn.
No, I have so much movement. I can totally grab it and come back and stab him again.
Sounds like a good plan.
I mean, you moved. Let's see. You moved 25 to get there.
Yep, I have 60 feet of movement. And I can dash as a bonus action if I really need to.
You don't.
I go there, and then I'll go here, and I'll stab him again.
Wait, it takes your bonus action to pick up the weapon.
Oh, okay, then I just use my normal movement. And... heck, I have to open all my character sheets again. Oh, the music is gone. Oh well, it's okay. It's been going a while. I'm sort of got it stuck in my head anyway. I don't need to use a character mancer. What are you talking about?
Do you want me to start up the music again, or nah?
Hang on, did I just... Oh!
Cat? You okay?
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. I opened Flynn's other character sheet, and it was, like, blank, and I panicked. Anyway, here's my second stab. Oh, it's still really bad. Yeah, that's not gonna hit even if I use my superiority dice. I'm just gonna back away by a couple. Be like, well, that was a bust. Sorry, Galahad. Keep at it. You're doing a great job.
Now Volt's turn.
It's now Mr. Pissed Off's turn.
Oh, you.
Yeah, if I were you, I would keep Toad like far away from Volt every turn, just in case.
But I will go in this direction instead and tuck myself under this nice dragon ring. Yeah, I was like...
26 lightning damage. And... let's see, 5... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... Yeah. Okay, so... 60 feet.
Do we get hit as well?
No, since you're in the air... Oh wait, no, you just rammed the ship, so hell yes, the ship does.
Oh,
But
another
do we-
discharge.
Is a ship gonna get damaged, or is just or
Ship.
all of us? Okay.
Just the ship. Ship's gonna take 26 lightning damage.
No, we didn't keel haul you yet.
Okay, so...
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Natural one from Asemar.
I thought that was.
No,
I
I get
didn't think that was
advantage.
Asemar. I'm sorry. I
Right,
didn't
he has
laugh at
advantage
that.
against deck saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're so
You
damn
do,
lucky.
saves
You
do.
pass. No, do you?
No, I will pass. Just give me one moment. I had forgotten about a new level 10 thing I had,
Ooh.
which makes it so that I can add plus 4 to that, making it a 25.
You
Wow.
absolutely pass, taking half, so you take 13.
that-
Noah
Okay.
is going to take a legendary action to block Pirem from taking any damage. She's going to basically shove him aside, take the full blunt of it.
Oh.
Well, hell
So
yeah.
wait. Is he doing like a spear or more of a cone?
It's a radius.
Okay,
All
so that
around
means the
him.
lions also get hit.
blooming cord.
Okay, so these guys, they're fucking dead. Oop.
Rest in peace. Oh, that's me
And-
too. That's me and Shen and Dragon and Toad.
Shen is not going to be affected by this
Why would Shen not be affected?
because
Are we safe over here?
he is
Sure.
immune.
Oh, well. Or I mean, not to
Alright.
hit him with electricity.
Yeah,
But that means liar.
a liar,
Liar.
you would also get hit. You have to
Oh.
roll save for liar for X
Yep. Fight. You're on the edge.
of it.
Dexterity saving throw.
So
21?
does Galahad, Flynn, and Dragon.
Will fail by 1 point.
Aww.
22 save. Sorry,
How much I take?
26. Also, Galahad take half.
I'm going to expend all 5 of my essence runes.
Does Dragon get hit as well?
Dragon already. Oh yeah, your dragon would definitely get hit. So what's its Dex mod?
Its Dex mod is a +4 to saving throws.
How much damage was it? 26?
Yeah.
Minus 16, so
Over to the
10.
dragon.
I'm
1d20.
assuming it rolled a 16, so it fails and takes the full blunt of it.
Okay, so 26 damage.
Yeah.
Finally take actual damage.
Okay, Dragon is barely up.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Drago.
Unfortunately,
Is
I
it
think
like Druid where he'll get all his old hit points back when he dies?
I don't think so. Let me check though.
See, and he gets to re-roll that. Oh, natural 20 on Milla. Okay, allow me to paint a fucking picture for you as this goes to happen. Milla is basically protecting Pyram at this point, like basically being a body shield, as she dives in front to take the full blunt of that discharge attack, and Ult lunges forward as she's basically just like Mr. President can style, and you see his blade pierce through the center of her chest, and she just looks down at it, and her sword drops from her hands, and you watch as the realization hits Volt like a train, and you see a million motions go through his face.
Did he just kill his mommy?
He pulls the blade back. I'm gonna stop the music for this, because this is a tense moment. And she just falls to the ground. And then he just shakes his head. Retreat! Ow! Shen just looks over. Are you fucking insane, Volt? You promised me this city! Leave now, Shen. And then Volt is going to use mass teleportation and fucking take him and the remaining men away.
And robots.
But I'm guessing the ship is, like, still there.
Yeah, it's heavily smoking.
So, I guess
Like scrap.
I guess since Fall would see the people leaving, he would exit out of the ship and just go, "Did we win?"
Gungir's still piloting the ship through the other ship. Gungir is actively trying to split this thing in half.
I don't know why.
No point.
Wait, stop!
I don't know why I can't move my character, but I'm doing mass heal, cure wounds.
Okay.
Is okay, so I rush over to the goddess.
Mm-hmm. You see her bleeding out profusely.
Can healing help her?
Don't know.
I'm gonna try. I've got this shield I'm supposed to bring to you, alright? So you're not allowed to die. Okay.
Wounds.
Dang.
You
24.
go to heal her. It doesn't work.
Necrotic damage.
You just made the bleeding worse by healing her. You basically just did that damage to her accidentally without knowing it.
That's so weird.
Curse the Oblivion Blade.
I guess since Fall would see the queen, like, down, he would immediately grab his sending orb and send a message to Blade saying, "Someone went down."
Okay.
Your fucking mom.
He doesn't want to be outright say his mother went down.
Well, he's gonna ask who, and then you're still going to have to say
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah, I'll get to that reply in a minute. You basically all gather around Milla. What remaining soldiers do as well, as she's continuously trying to bleed out, or well, continuing to bleed out, as your healing does absolutely nothing to her.
Yeah, if I notice it's hurting her, I stop immediately.
Move all the people over here too.
I had 2 more of those, but
Whoops.
Protection from energy will not help her. In this case.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it had necrotic on there, but it don't.
Nope.
I drop concentration. As haste leaves Asemar and Toe's bodies, they feel a wave of lethargy wash over them. Both of you feel exhausted, utterly exhausted. You actually are stunned for a turn.
Toe just flops over on the ground dramatically.
You guys lose your ability to move or take actions for 6 seconds. As it's just like, whoa, I was going way too fast for way too long.
I think I just take a nap for a moment.
Allow me to pull open notes for the dialogue that's about to happen. Let's see. You watch her as she's trying to form words, and she manages to speak to you all. Thank you. Showing me that you can, mortals, save this world. Gods themselves. Take my blade. Show Volt the people are not to be ruled, to be guided. Be shown that the gods no longer rule realm. There's the taking. Take these. And you see as she shakily reaches up to neck and rips off 3 necklaces off of her neck and shakily hands them out to whoever will take them. Who's closer?
I can't.
Liar, I guess, will reach out.
She will drop them into her hands, and you take the 3 amulets. Then she will also pull off her fingers, 2 rings, 1 on each hand, 1 on each ring finger, and she will also hand them over to Lyre. Take engagement wedding rings. Give them to Blaze. Tell him that I love him. I won't be coming home. Tell him not to hold back. Tell him to take off his limiters. Tell him these birds and draconic. You have my blessing to release his full potential. He will utter simple 3-word phrase in Draconic. Zor Ja Brul. And she just passes out.
Those are the 3 words? I was just making sure that I was writing that correct. Okay, yeah, I was right. Except for fuel.
Brul. It's the last word.
Okay.
That she slowly closes her eyes and fall witness to God die today. Do you all do?
Heavy shit.
What'd you say, Dragon?
Heavy stuff.
Nothing. If nobody has anything to say, I have other things planned for this.
It's my fault.
Fall did send a message. That message coming over.
Yeah. Blaze responds back. Ooh, fell.
I need to remember her name. I'm terrible with names.
Illa.
Nilla.
You reply. 1-word reply. Don't get a response back.
Oh, okay.
Hear him kneels down, stabbing his sword into the ground. Blade first into the ground. Damn it. Only I was stronger. Only it could have
I hadn't been afraid. I was supposed to give this shield to her. I kept it for the fight because I was afraid.
Not your fault. And he is going to basically sign of a cross, Father, Son, Holy Spirit type deal. And he's going to start, and you hear his soldiers start to do the same. And you all can roll knowledge history, except for all, is you just left.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you gotta roll. At?
Huh? For what?
You gonna roll history?
Oh. No, she doesn't know shit.
Okay. So,
I guess
on, you
Tom
Ravak.
could.
Ravak rolled.
He casted ceremony.
Oh shit! 20 for toe.
Ooh. Oh, Ravak's using
all
funeral, right?
recognize the song he's about to sing. It's the honorary funeral song to honor those of royal descent that have fallen. The highest honor. This song is always played and or sung. Honorarium of a fallen royal.
Oh, Danny boy.
You.
The lights are calling.
Can I actually fucking do this? Or are you just gonna
I stopped. Everyone else should stop too.
Of all the souls that I've known, hers
I'm
was the most
disappointed in you all.
draconic.
Except for you, Dragon, because you didn't participate.
I'm good. I'm no follower.
The honor those that fell today. Sorrowful regrets. Everyone knows your name, but your loss will not be in vain. You hear as his soldiers bash their weapons to the ground, like imperial chanting, but just no sound. It's just them clanging their weapons. Honor. Soldiers gather around, clash the ends of their weapons and we honor your sacrifice today. For the people of your homeland, you will surely be missed. Family and friends showed the world that gods can be loved and trusted. For the one you fell to was corrupt. Your final breath made your call. I honor this queen. You'll be returned to the land you made, and be returned to Valhalla's grace. And stops, wipes his tears from his eyes, and doesn't get up from his one knee prayer. He says this: thank you for your sacrifice, Milla. May you find peace in Valhalla, realm of the dead gods. The soldiers repeat after him, thank you, Mother Milla. And you see his soldiers solemnly to get up and start collecting bodies, the other fallen soldiers, to move them down here.
So I'm guessing the wish spell wouldn't bring back a god.
Nope.
Oh.
That's a no.
Besides, according to Venom, we used it.
No, we did not.
And we did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was countered with, I think you said Volt countered it during battle? Or something.
No, Venom said he went back, looked at the VOD. He countered a different
Listen
spell.
to the whole... He countered... Oh, this... Commonly, the machine that captured Liar used a control machine spell on it. Similar to what Fall tried to do with Volt's ship. It disintegrated. That's what you mixed up. You did pull it out, but you never said anything.
Okay.
Or you cut out. Because
He said okay.
YouTube pod. By the way, you still have the wish spell. Yeah. You're left to just happened.
I think Gungir's just gonna quietly back the ship out of our enemy's vessel and just go park it for now.
Park it. What does the rest of the party do?
Fall's just in his room.
Besides Fall, talking to the rest of the folks. Asemar, Galahad.
Gee, dang.
I'm waiting by the body.
Okay.
Same. With
Is Blazing
my arms
alive?
full of jewelry.
Only 5 pieces of jewelry are in your hands.
Still.
It's a lot of
She's a
jewelry.
big lady.
Yeah, true.
It's big
I just-
jewelry.
Look
They shrink.
down and just silently starts walking back to the ship. Her head hung low. Minerva the same way.
Well, hopefully at the very least, our next engagement with Volt won't require as much sacrifice.
I hope you're right, Piram says, getting up from his one-knee prayer. We'll prepare the body for transport back to Valentia. I hope you all can honor royal
I want to
code
be
of
there.
delivering the body back to homeland.
We'll be as swift, but as careful as possible.
Nod at that. Look around at the devastation on the battlefield. A lot of work to get done. He'll just look at Milla's body and just look down, make like a firm grip in his hands and just deep inhale, just starts to walk back into the city. Yes, you do.